Yeah. Hey, Abney.
How you doing?
Bringing everybody in. Say hi,
Bringing
everybody.
in. Yeah, so we are live over on the Big Edley Show.
Big Ellie Show.
Let's see, the Big Edley Show.
Doing good, Ub. How about yourself, man?
Well, on the Nation Nil, we've been live for 10.5 minutes.
10.5 minutes. Yeah, no, I turned it on like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But,
I was actually running.
Yeah, so
I was running a little late.
this is session, what, 2.5?
Two.
What are we calling this? Session
two.
2? Is it 2? All right. I
It's
think I
two.
have session 3 down in my description. But
It might be. Hold on.
Because
no,
we
we counted the
last
first
week
one
was
as 0.
session 1.
yeah, because we counted the first one
we did
0,
it.
but we
No, we did two
um,
double zeros. We did 0 part 1 and 0 part 2, and then after that, this is session 2.
That's correct.
Bro, we're still on day 1.
So
regardless.
it's our 4th game, session 2.
Gotcha.
Okay. I have totally forgot how to set up for my own screen. In one moment, I have literally
Oh,
no
man.
no
Because
windows
you
open at all.
Because you are horrible at your job.
I'm bad
Ubby
at my
says
job,
he's
yeah.
on a March break, and Florida Snoom says it's nice to see behind the Dragon's Dungeon Master screen for one.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Let's see who. I don't even know who's on my multi. But as always, multi will get you a link. I have me, Tabletop, Avalar, and Nilmerg.
And of course, I
So-
second that.
And I need to change my D&D Beyond campaign back over to Strahd.
Yes.
Config. Okay,
So-
so that will do. And as always, I have my little dynamic follow button on the screen. The little green heart will let you follow all the players. And I don't know. Were we doing the gizmos? Were we doing the buff buys in my chat, or were we gonna leave that out of Strahd?
We can add it. I'll just be a little more
Nerf it a little bit.
I'll nerf it a little bit for the curse part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget the D&D extension if you're watching from at least my channel and Ellie's channel by itself without doing the multi. PC alone. We had the D&D Beyond Twitch extension so you can see the players' health bars and information. At least until I get a good Everlay set up.
Oh, I need
I'm a little out of sorts. I was running late, so I think I'm ready to go.
Oh,
but
take
just
your time, dude.
but mindful, I will not can't be watching chat as I usually do because I have so many screens left over. So I apologize in advance.
Let me make sure I have the right character sheet open.
I do not.
You're
Yeah,
waiting
make sure
for
you're
Zephyr to show up.
I can't even get my camera to come up. There it is. Finally. Jeez.
Oh, hey, Avalon, I don't know if you got
no.
my stream up, but I think I got some other music I think you'll like.
I do, but I
almost
haven't
dead.
muted.
You're almost dead.
Yeah, I just looked at my character sheet. It's not looking good.
You were basically unconscious, and then they got healed from our last go round. Who? Rom's in. How far's in? Ellie's in. Corgi's in.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting on Bully and Quirgle.
Hold on. I'm almost there.
Bully's in.
So as I start my intro statement, welcome to session 2 of Curse of Strahd, where us Minecraft nerds and Fizz play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think you play Minecraft, do you, Fizz?
Yeah, it actually works with Mojang itself.
Oh, sorry. So we're
Yeah,
all
Bedrock
Minecraft
Tournament.
players. Okay.
But yeah, I'd say ex-Minecraft player.
Okay,
Same.
that works.
Yeah.
We're still Minecraft nerds then.
Yeah, I'll definitely know what you're talking about.
Fair. And yes, Avalar's return to Minecraft is coming short.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. A lot of big stuff happening in my Discord too, just for folks who are in it.
I've been watching.
What did I miss?
Nothing yet.
I've been informed.
I just catch the good mornings, throw my little hand up.
Ah,
it.
yeah.
I didn't
There's just stuff behind the
recognize
screen.
anything
Nah,
Okay.
Not so much.
Just some new bots and stuff. I see them in the welcome page, pinging in. Just a couple new bots and a couple, little rearranging here and there. Nothing huge.
Huge yet. But you do notice the rank system has been reset, and you should start noticing some new roles. Currently, you're all peasants.
What's happening?
else is new?
Miss?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was
Name
trying to
calling,
break the
mostly.
web again.
Name calling, making fun of Ed, drinking
Yep.
some coffee.
Sorry, I
Never mind,
raided
I'm out
Ed,
of
and then
coffee.
I'm like, I need to go get a drink. I need to use the restroom before we start.
It's all good.
I'm out of coffee. Oh boy. Boy here? Nope. I don't even have a coffee boy.
Alright,
I
guys,
must-
I'm mute myself on here real quick just so I can do my little intro to, my stream here, and then I'm gonna
You got it.
No problem.
unmute, Discord.
No problem. Yeah, Korg. Did I miss a stream? Who was the murderer in that one? That was a Dystopian, I think it is. I didn't-
Oh, no, Danganronpa. Normally I do it on Friday, but because I couldn't
Okay.
stream yesterday and I was hoping to get Monkey Island done.
Okay, got it.
Spoilers, didn't. I did it today, but normally I do it on Fridays, and I still haven't figured that out, by the way.
It's all good. I was like, man, who's the murderer? I was like, wait a minute, she's doing Curse from Monkey Island.
Missed.
Okay, all right, I
You
didn't miss it.
haven't missed it.
I was serious, my head scratching. I was like, it's got to be the guy. I can't remember the name now, but it's got to be that one guy, Kami or something.
Thank
it was.
you. Thank you for modding, by the way. For some
Oh,
reason,
you're
they
welcome.
wouldn't let me in slobs. I don't know why. They don't let me mod
Oh, that's
you,
weird.
so.
I translated that. I translated that right quick on Google, and I was like, don't say it. Bad.
I figure I never translate any, or I never say anything unless.
Rip auto mods. Yeah, exactly. Well, he wrote it in the German language, and
Yeah.
I don't know German, but I gotta get suspect on that, so I took it real quick and Googled it.
Oh,
Yep.
no, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you
welcome.
very much. But now that you're my mod, you officially no longer have the the VIP status.
Oh man.
Because I don't know
How-
why.
How's it feel to
moderator-
get reset?
Yeah, your DM will remember that.
No, because mods are more important than VIPs.
Parry
I
that, bitch.
I got the sword.
See, I prefer VIP. That means I get like a
Very
status
that,
symbol and no work. Love it.
But I can put you back to regular if you want.
Parry
All
all
right.
you want. I
Appreciate
got
it.
4 attacks.
There you go.
All right,
All right,
Brew
guys,
Man.
Nil is back. I actually have a guy in my chat right now who's also he's playing Curse of Strahd, except they're doing it
Yeah?
on Fantasy Grounds.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
I find
Oh,
Fantasy Grounds
welcome.
so painful to play on.
That's
So-
that's what he says. He says it's a it's a pain in the ass to learn. And I wasn't a fan of Fantasy Grounds the one time I played on it.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
fair
redid
enough.
It. Now it's Unity, but it still hurts.
Yeah. So it's got a learning curve there. I played D20 Modern on Fantasy Grounds. It's a learning curve, just like Roll20 can be. But one problem I have with Fantasy Grounds, it's paid. I think each player has to pay. I think so.
No, no, I play on it.
Oh.
I didn't pay.
Yeah, when I
Oh,
played it,
okay.
I didn't pay. But I mean, it's been
I play now
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, I had to get something off
Okay.
Steam when they switched to Unity, and then asked me for like not say a subscription, but I had to pay for it on Steam. Yeah, okay.
oof. It's still fun.
But it's a heck of a learning curve. It's nothing like here. But just have you know, if you played it, I changed the death house a little bit.
That's every DM's.
And
That's
I
what
feel
my
like they
stream
should.
title says. You know,
So
can we
many
find
people-
Fred?
No.
Can we?
Exit the first house.
Nice. Right, guys. Well, welcome to our Friday session, session 2, person. I think we're all here. We got a heavy night, and we have an early cutoff at 8. FYI.
Okay, cool.
So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. We got a lot to get accomplished. Recap. Check your discords. Unmute it.
Discord is
Yes.
unmuted.
If Corgi was ready.
I have no idea.
Discord is good to go.
All right.
Last time I wasn't even muted.
I was gonna play a background music for tonight. I totally didn't set it up. Oh well.
That's cool.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I am ready. Right. After defeating, let's see, the animated armor and the animated broom that unfortunately fell our dear
Talk.
Talk.
Nice.
With the enemies defeated, Balfear stabilizes and heals Talk. Kirkle quietly stands in the room with the spectral woman facing away from him. The baby starts crying again, and she begins to sing. Oddly, the sound of the crying is not coming from the woman's direction, but a crib draped in black fabric in a separate room. Tarnock and Talk enter the room to figure out where the singing is coming from. Tarnock asks if the woman is okay, but there is no answer. She steps closer to her, reaching out to touch her, but when his hand goes through her form, he steps back. He then approaches the covered crib, where the crying is coming from. He pulls back the black cloth and sees a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle. The woman stops singing. She begins to weep, saying, "He said a baby would bring light. He said he would leave her and we would be together. He lied." Tarnock picks up the baby swaddle and it begins to crumble apart. "He lied!" the woman screams, and she turns to him. Her face looks decomposed and several stab wounds are pouring blood. "You can't take my baby," she screams at them. No longer a woman in front of them, but a specter. Tarnock throws the crumbling bundle at her, but her eyes are fixed upon him. Everyone is reluctant to attack her, except Crom, who shoots her with a sacred flame. She dodges out of the way and turns her attentions to him. He turns and runs tail out of the room, closing the door behind him. She moves through the walls and appears next to Crom, draining his life. Zephyr runs into the room to find out what happened and who touched what. Tarnok says that he had picked up the baby and threw it at her. She tells him to put it back. As they do, the specter changes back into the female form and returns to the corner. Cautiously, they return to exploring. She returns to the corner. I don't know if I said that right. Gosh. Cautiously, they return to exploring. When examining the wardrobe, Tarnok notices that a mirror seems to move. He moves it aside and reveals a cobweb-filled staircase going up. Crom, Tarnok, and Balfir go up to the attic, where they find several doors. One they notice is padlocked closed. Crom attempts to break the lock, but his attempts fail. Kirkle, Zephyr, and Talk finish exploring the floor that they were already on. They open an ornate set of doors and find the master suite. It is quite dirty, and the wardrobes are empty. Why is this floor so different from the other two? Talk sees an old silver jewelry box. He uses his axe to open it and finds some jewelry. He picks it up and puts it in his pack. They then join the rest of the group upstairs. In the attic, they find a room filled with sheet-covered furniture. One sheet covered in dried blood catches Crom's eye. He pulls off the sheet and reveals a chest. Inside is the skeletal remains of the nanny. Tarnok investigates it and notices the stabs were centered around her stomach. Balfir hears a rocking sound coming from behind one of the doors. He attempts to get Talk to go into the room, but they eventually convince Crom to go first. Inside, he finds a spare room. The window is open and the breeze is moving a rocking chair. He picks up a doll in a yellow lace bridal gown that is smiling at him. After more failed attempts to break the padlock, Talk finally remembers that he had found a key and that it fits the lock. Inside is a children's room with 2 beds and a toy replica of the house. On the floor are the skeletal remains of the 2 children. Crom enters the room and he moves to place the doll in the dollhouse. As he touches it, the 2 children that they saw earlier appear. Their girl asks him, "Are you here to play with us?" Crom asks them if they want to be free. They say they can't because their mother and father have them trapped, and there is a monster in the basement. They beg him not to leave. Tarnok tries to comfort them by saying that they are going to defeat the monster. Zephyr realizes that they said that they cannot leave the room. If they cannot, who is the one that invited them inside the house? Speaking with them, Crom learns that they can only be at rest if they are buried, so he collects up their bones, as well as that of the nannies. They ask the kids where the entrance to the basement is. There's a secret path from the attic to the basement. The kids suggest that they go with them. Rose possesses Kirkle, and as they move their way down the stairs. They enter the basement and hear chanting. They quickly find doors with the children's names on them and place Thorn's body into the casket. They explore the parents' crypts and find them empty. But as they search Elizabeth, centipedes begin to pour out of the wall at Crom and Kirkle. They climb up Kirkle and start biting at him. He opens his mouth and sends a water blast at them, but when he tries to escape, he succumbs to the bites of the insects and falls to the ground. Tarnok, standing over the unconscious Kirkle, attempts in vain to slash at the bugs. Balfir sees the grung ignored underfoot, healing him, and tells everyone to move out of the way. He casts magic missile at the swarm, killing them last. And that is basically where we finished.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we
Balfir
bring
to the rescue.
as we bring the map into focus. And as I hard stop the music, because the fade outs are not working.
Never ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't too loud. If it's too loud,
Where
let me
are we?
know.
Am I in like mortal danger? No.
Now, you guys got done beating the centipedes, a swarm of centipedes. But real quick house cleaning. There was a crypt right here. That I said it was empty. Technically, I was incorrect. The left one was empty, but the right one. Remember when you got in there off the steps? I think it was Taka was up there. The left one was empty, but the right one was technically empty, but it had a name on it that said altar.
Is that like a butler?
You said that was the top one?
Yeah, that was bring your character. Boom.
Yeah. You said
Decide.
yeah. So it's oh, that one. Okay. All right. So the
Okay.
so the one the lower one had Walter on it. Okay.
Yep, to your right, essentially, from the character's perspective.
And the other one didn't have a name on it, and they were both empty.
That's correct, yep.
Okay.
Alright. That's what we bring back into this week's session. Right after you guys, I believe, healed Quargle. Last thing you got.
Oh, well, I have 4 hit points. So. Just
Yeah,
so
I think the
Right,
very
we
last
have-
thing we did was I did the whole magic missile and we killed off the centipedes, and then it literally ended it right there, if I remember correctly.
That's right.
Yeah, because we were running really, really late.
Gotcha. Yeah. You're right. We probably heal him in combat, and then that's how we finished. Okay.
Took level 2. Right? I'm level 2.
Yep.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
level 2 before we did that stuff.
Okay, right. Got it. Sorry, it's been a week.
Yeah. No, I know.
It's fine.
All right. So I'm in the back of the hallway. Where are we going? Mary.
So that was
right?
all right. So we're at
Rose?
a. I'm just trying to. We're at a combat now.
I did some adjustments for this. Let me know if the volume levels look good out there. Yep, your eyes are out of combat. So you're basically passing through the family crypts, and Talk moves through onto this room contains a played wooden table flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lay strewn on the dirt floor. Remains of a vile, rotten banquet is out in front of the table. In the middle of the southern, saying southern because our north is to the left, there's an alcove. So to your left, you see an alcove, and you see to your right, looks like a hallway. Go right about here. And don't forget, there's chanting. I didn't have a soundtrack, but there's constant chanting, and you can't make it out what they're saying, but there's a constant drum of a rhythm type chant happening. Unfortunately, I don't have a good soundtrack to.
There he is.
Well, Rose knows where we're going supposedly. So
Where we're going?
Oh. well, she-
Sorry,
oh,
that's cool.
Welcome back.
I closed. I was adjusting volume levels for Fortis, and I closed Discord. Sorry about that.
So when I said that I didn't hear Fortis, it was technically
No.
Fortis's fault.
Technically. Let me do one quick like.
Sorry, Fortis. I was
I got
thinking
lots
about
of green
you.
all over myself somehow, and all
Oh,
over
no.
my model. What's
Oh, no.
going on? What's going on?
Fortis, you now have the sword of power, just in case.
Banhammer.
Fortis has the sword of power. Why would you give him a weapon like that?
I don't know, but he's pretty good with the My Cat's Got a Piano.
That's it.
So as Talk
That
moved
is so
through,
true.
he sees a wooden bench or a picnic table, right? Long benches flanked a scattered tabletop with a rotten, moldy banquet of a meal that's
Tabletop?
just ages.
I heard my
I know.
name. Tabletop.
And a stream of bones are scattered everywhere, and there's a nook on your left, and looks like to your right looks like kind of like a hallway. And right around Tarnock's seat.
Okay.
That hallway goes straight into the right, and probably picking up stairs at least.
Okay.
Also, you have it in front of you.
Okay. So the scattered bones, do they appear human to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I want to remind from last week, because I don't have a soundtrack for it. There's a constant drum, a rhythmic chant that you hear. Can't make out what they're saying, but it's a constant rhythm that's happening. I don't have fortunately a soundtrack to play that.
Okay, so we moved. I know
So-
we started hearing that up the hallway. We moved this direction. Did it get louder or quieter?
It's the same volume.
It's
Okay.
the same. All right. Can I investigate the room? Like, what can I gain from investigating the room? Want me to roll or?
Yeah, go ahead and
Can I short rest?
go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh, nice. 15.
15. So as you're coming around, you look at the bones, nothing of value. There's a rotted piece of meal up there. Borgle asks in the background, and Rose's voice, he wanted the rest. But you happen to notice something move to your left as you got to the area you're standing in right now, and as you look deeper into that,
Great.
roll me initiative.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
Hey,
for fart's
before we
sake.
go to initiative, can I go ahead and heal Kirkle a bit?
Curse of Strahd, there's not a lot of combat.
Yeah,
Man.
thanks, 'cause I wasn't gonna make it through anything.
All right, Kirkle, you just got healed for 8.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was about to jump in my genie bottle. See you guys next week.
Nami the Hound. D&D is cool.
Oh, I gotta roll. I gotta roll the initiative, don't I?
Yeah.
Closest thing. D&D is cool, which stinks when the closest thing you had to playing is holding the dice you just bought.
That's right,
Yeah.
Winnie Panda. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
You know, I had that same problem too, Hound. Don't worry
I'll be
about
waiting
that.
for the dice I just won.
I'll tell you, online play is open up a lot for the game.
Wingly Panda says rob the place while the DM's away.
Oh, snap.
DM sees all.
Yes. The DM sees all.
Right.
You rolled a 2. Did not count it. You gotta click your character token.
It's
before you
so
click initiative.
weird. D&D Beyond keeps saying that I didn't, finish leveling my character up. It's like, go in there to, make sure you did all your stuff.
Mine said the same thing.
There you go.
I don't
Something with
like
your
it.
backgrounds, I
Anything.
think. I think it's
Yeah,
something
we're
with
good.
your backgrounds.
There you go.
Hi.
Now
Yeah.
you
Not
got
letting me
21.
roll.
It let you roll. You got a 21.
Let's
You got
go
a 17
with that.
plus 4.
All right. So what Tox sees is actually one of the IMAX favorite creatures. Rick with the
A
beak.
Grick.
Oh.
A Grick!
Nice. I'm gonna grab my axe and raise my shield.
What's a Grick and who did that?
Let's see if I can do
New
this.
to D&D, I don't know what a Grick is.
That's a
A
Grick.
Grick is like a snake with a hard beak and big
Oh.
pointy herdy things on its face.
Mhm.
It's
Yep.
a
My wizard had an
It's
up close
octopus.
encounter with one, so
Yeah, you did.
Good thing
Okay.
Mila was there, though.
Thank you.
So do me a favor, Tox. Since
I got yelled at for
let's
trying
go
to
ahead and roll. Since he was hiding, your well, technically you did an investigation. So let me go against your.
Well, I know he's there. You made talk roll initiative.
I know.
help.
And you see me, so he doesn't jump out at you and attack you on a stealth roll. So technically, you got first reaction.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna hit him with the axe, one-handed,
Okay.
since I have my shield up.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of combat. You're not fighting mobs of 5, 6, 10.
That's
you
a
know.
13. Is that 13 hit?
13 does not hit as you swing this axe. He's just kind of in this crevice. You just kind of hit off the wall. Didn't get really in there.
Okay. So I think that's it for me, right? I don't have an extra attack yet. No, attack's 1. That's it for me. So I'm gonna just hold my shield up.
no
All right.
screams, yells.
That brings
Just-
No, ah!
So technically, Quargle does not know what's going on, but it's his turn. He heard Tok hit the wall with his mighty axe.
Yep, that sounds alarming. I'll move to here. Hex and blast.
Okay.
So, did it roll?
Yep.
Okay.
Not hit.
Okay.
Just move between Tok and the Grick moving, and you shot and missed.
And strength. I'll hex it strength.
Do what? You hex my strength?
Yeah. Just in case it matters at any point.
What's the hex of strength do?
Okay, anytime you cast a hex, you have to pick an attribute. I think it's got to do with like saving throws or something. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Oh,
so
are you're casting a hex on the Grick? Is that what you're doing?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so that's probably a disadvantage, I think, on string saves. I think. Okay, that brings it to Zephyr. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes.
You did.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I think I figured out what was wrong with the sheet, so.
I'm proud of myself.
Sorry.
Uh,
Disadvantage.
And there
on
was much
ability checks.
rejoicing.
Okay.
so where am I? I am quite a ways away. 5,
Quite a ways
10,
away.
15. I guess, do I hear the commotion
So
potentially?
you hear, yeah, you heard the thing of axe hitting off a side of a, well, it's an earthling mound more than a stone, but you heard a hit of his axe. And you heard Korgel,
Yeah, take off down the hallway.
yeah, take off the, and he sent a water blast. So you hear a splash.
I guess I will run to here.
Okay.
And he's completely behind Hawk, so
Yeah, he's almost 3/4 covered.
I'll hold my action. I'll have my bow set to go,
Okay.
or if he moves to where I can get a clear shot.
Okay, sounds good.
Correct.
And Omni still says your name sounds like. Not me. It was Omni.
Remember,
And you know,
remember we had this conversation, Omni?
that brings it to Tarnak. But Hound, I never really liked metal dice because I always rolled on like metal wooden tables and I was afraid it would mess the tables up.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Tarnak.
All right.
You see this little Kermit the Frog just hop on the table and just shot some water out of his. I guess his mouth. I don't know how you want to describe it.
Okay. Hold on. I don't even know what my attacks are like right at the moment. Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna. Can I move over the table?
Sure.
To
Yeah,
that
that's
position.
yeah. It's not all. Yeah, it's not all be complicated. You can get a free action out of it. I'll take it as a difficult terrain though, so it takes up 2 of your movement.
Just don't step on me.
Okay. So, can I stab him with the glaive, like over top of him?
I don't know about over top, but technically Talk's moving in combat. You can kind of edge it in there. So yeah, what you got, a 10-foot range, I think. So yeah.
Yeah, I gotta.
You can work around Talk. Fine.
All right, there we go with the glaive then. 18 to hit.
18 hits. So is
Thank God it's not a 1.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Talk just moved. Talk just moved just out of the way as you came in to glaive him. Actually.
1d10 plus 3.
Awesome.
7
Nice.
damage.
Nice. I'm gonna roll.
Big old damage.
Never mind. I didn't figure out what's wrong with it. I don't know. Whatever, it works. It's fine. It's fine.
It works.
Can I
It's
tell
fine.
if good or evil?
You want to cast that?
No, I'm fine.
All right, so it's as he got stabbed by your glaive, he lashes out to hit Talk with his
Well,
tentacles.
it's alright. Todd can take it. It's not like he was beaten up by a broom or anything.
Yeah.
17.
No. Say 17?
17.
17 hits.
And slashing.
Okay.
Out.
Not yet.
So he has a bite, but he's gonna hold because as you went as you just took flesh out of you, he's gonna hold the bite. All right. Belfier. Hey, Dom. Yo, yo.
Alright, moving over here, and let's see. What sounds like fun today?
War broom.
Let's
This is my battle
try
music
this
going.
one.
It was a war broom. We can tell him it was.
Firebolt for 23 to hit. I'm assuming that's gonna,
Ooh,
hit him pretty
yeah.
good.
That hit. So as Talk got lashed real quick and he's kind of, wavering, you come in with the firebolt and it does hit for 5
5
damage.
points of fire damage.
All right, so boosh.
That
Boosh,
ends my
boosh. That brings it back to Crom.
Let's see. I will move to. Can I move to here?
Sure.
Okay, and then from there, let's see what I can do with the cantrip. I'm gonna toll the dead on it. I don't have to. All I have to do is that's not a like a laser beam or anything. It's just automatic, right? Like I don't want to go through people.
Nah, yeah. It's kind of like you pick your target, and it's like a magic to enter his head to, crush him with his product name essentially. But I have a wisdom save against it.
Yep.
Did you succeed?
13 is the number. Yeah, we're 20 is a little low on the rolls. I did not. I failed. It's as you the ringing in his head, he pulls back and screeches and hisses, and 7 damage. As he's like.
Yep. And let's see. I am done and shielded up.
All right, so it's Talk. And Talk, I see you at no hit points. Well, actually, I see it at 16.
16. Yep. That's where I'm at. 16.
I didn't show up. Okay.
I don't know, but again, it's not changing from my character sheet to
Alright.
20. Even though everything's ticked, I don't know what it is, but I'll do it manually for you.
I appreciate it.
All right,
It
so
helps- It helps you pick my targets. I'll just say that.
yeah. I'm gonna come in with the battle axe again. One hand.
Okay.
Nice. 25.
Arr. He comes down, and you cleave him with the battle axe, screaming insanities and dragon bolt.
Nice for 12 damage.
Alright, how much?
12. Oh wait a
You
minute.
slight.
Did you roll the wrong dice?
Nope.
No.
Slashing one-handed. 12.
12, yeah.
Okay. You cut it in half.
He's dead.
He's
Nice.
dead.
Parry that, bitch.
Exactly. As he cleaves, and this Grick just splits in
And
twain.
I'm gonna roll over here into the corner and nurse my wounds a little bit.
I rip off the beak and give it to Zephyr.
Tar knocks down a Skinner in this one.
I completely
Nice.
forgot actually. And Neela had those. I need to use them again.
I have them. They're mine now. They're in my bag of holding.
Oh, oh, they are. I give them to you. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. You need to use them then.
They're gonna be part of my armor. No worries. Fortis' skin it.
Somebody forgot the torch.
So,
Okay.
Avalar.
Yeah.
Someone had said that this chick in my head
Mhm.
knows which way we're supposed to go, or what we're supposed to be doing.
No.
Okay.
Oh no, I thought that was.
Well,
the reason.
she's the one. That's what we're assuming is the party since she brought us down here.
Oh, but she doesn't. Okay.
She
Well,
knows where.
we don't know that. So
Yeah, I mean,
She
she
knows
told you.
where she showed us where the bookshelf is, or something like that, or the secret passage. That's all she did.
Oh yeah. That's
yeah,
that's
she
good.
showed us where the crypt was. So we assume that she knows the layout of the house. We're gonna ask her. I mean,
Is
Okay.
there-
I just, if I needed to know, I needed to know.
No, I would tell
kind
you.
of thing.
the DM will let you know all you need to know when you need to know it. If you need.
Right.
To
I just didn't know how to play it.
No.
It's
Yeah.
based on a need to know basis.
Because, the DM would never
Ed
steer you
busted your
wrong.
balls.
Yeah. The DM never forgets to tell you either.
Mhm.
So,
And he will never counterspell your healing spells.
That's mean.
That was a mean. That's exactly right.
um,
Apologies if I'm not
so what-
seeing chat. Just by the way, I apologize. I got so much stuff open. Back to
So-
you guys.
yes, Wingly Panda. He is possessed by Rosa
Rose?
Durst.
Bruce Durst.
Yeah.
Kind of cousin to father's brother's roommate of Fred Durst.
Yes.
And what does that make them? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. You know the quote. I love it. I'm sorry. Back to immersion.
Right.
To
So
chanting.
we
Chanting.
killed the Grick in the hallway here. What was beyond the Grick? Anything beyond the Grick?
It's just a little nook. That's not actually
Mhm.
a hallway.
Oh.
That's correct.
okay.
It's just a little alcove if you want.
There's stairs down over here.
Yeah, was there anything in there, or was it just the Grick?
Just a quick.
Good. It's just the grit closet.
Yeah, so that's the hallway he described before, Bully, where you are, and then
Right.
there's another hallway straight through, where Kirkle's facing.
Which way would we like to go? Do we want to split up? We can cover more ground.
No.
Splitting up to be the death of us.
Let's go this
Obviously-
way.
All right, so Kurgle goes that way. The rest of us will go this way. No. All right, let's go that way.
Which way you going? That way?
Following Kurgle. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
just
so-
like standing in the corner, guiding you through, hand out.
All right, I'll head down. There's a T.
So, real quick with the Rose. Rose does not know this part of the dungeon. Parents goes down to this. He was never allowed to go down.
Gotcha,
She knows
fair.
there's a monster there for other reasons, but she's never been there. And so you guys come down the steps. Their path leads to the left. Real quick, give me a perception check, Tarnok. Wrong.
You got it, dude. All I hear is
Me
cries.
and
roll.
Zephyr just kind of sitting back there going, yeah, you guys go down the hall, sure.
The Tarnok's looking around. He notices the step and leads down. There's also a path to the left. Crom happens to notice that since he's been down here, there's been footprints because this is an earth cut out kind of earthen cave system. But so the floor is dirt, and he's noticing there's been footprints all over the place. And as he gets down to about where Tarnok is, where the path goes left, it goes down to a certain point and stops. He thought it was odd.
I touch Tarnok on the shoulder, and I alert him. I say, "Look down," and then he looks down and he sees that all of a sudden the footprints come to an end. Correct?
Yep, correct. It ends right about.
Okay, so
Oh, I didn't see that, but that's okay.
Right back here, buddy.
yes. So from here, I pretty much say is that, don't you find it odd that the footprints end right here? There must be a passage somewhere. Check the
Um,
walls.
I think there's traps. I think it was cleared for a trap.
If there was traps, there'd be bodies, wouldn't there be? Unless it's a self-cleaning trap, then
No,
we're
unless it
kinda-
was.
Or it hasn't been triggered.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
so can I'll investigate the hallway without getting in the trap. That's before the trap, right? I
He
didn't move
pushes
into
you.
it.
nah, I want to investigate too.
Okay. Got both roll.
Investigation.
Oh, I'm no
17.
good. Guess one of us is pretty good.
Yeah, so as Tarnok does investigate, he does happen to notice the dirt floor goes into something more hardened than dirt, if that makes sense, with a dirt covering. So as you play with it, you do notice is that it's a collapsible pit down below.
All right, there's a pit here. It's either triggered, but it must be triggered by weight.
As you
What?
move it around,
Is,
it's like as you move it around, there's like sticks covering, and the dirt kind of shifts in between the gaps, and you can notice there's spikes down.
Question.
Yeah,
Um,
you can't go this way.
this
20-foot drop, by the way. Go ahead.
is there chairs over here or anything heavy I could throw on the trigger?
Let's not do that.
Okay.
Got a bench that Tox is sitting on right now, trying to recover his wounds.
So it's only a
We-
5-foot square, like they could just bridge it, so to speak.
Yeah, can we see? Do we know how far it is? How far it goes?
Well, you won't
Yeah,
know that until
yeah.
you trigger it, right?
I can give you that. Yeah. So it's yeah. So you have a wooden kind of trap sitting over there with dirt covering it, trying to cover up the sticks that will fall, right? But so yeah, you can
Right.
gauge as 5 foot, 5 foot by 5 foot essentially.
So,
the,
question:
is the bench longer? Is
the bench looks like it's like
than
8
that?
feet.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's probably about an 8-foot.
All right, so we could use the bench to cross here, but I want to know: does it sound like the chanting is coming from down the stairs?
As you listen, go ahead.
Not in
and-
front of me, heading across the trap, but like down that other way. That
Fair
other
enough.
direction.
Go ahead, give me another perception for listening.
I'll help him listen.
Good idea. I got a
I'm just
natural 20.
Nice.
That is very nice.
I put my hand up there like a little.
I got a dirty 22.
Nice.
That's mine with my bonus.
All right. So you listen for the chanting, and yeah, as you turn around, look at the stairs, you kind of just quiet down for a minute. Yeah, it gets louder. Right ahead of you.
Oh, this direction. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So we could use the bench to cross here, and we could figure out what this chanting is.
Okay, I use my big, muscular, giant arms, and I ask the dragon politely if you'd mind moving so we can cross it with that pinch. The
Okay.
pit. I pretty much let them know what's going on. So
bring the
I'm guessing since the dragon moved, that he's cool with the idea, and I grab the bench and head back.
Okay.
Well,
Pretty
And you
light
br-
because I'm a Goliath.
Yeah, fair enough. And you bridge the gap. You set the bench up in a certain way that you can cross, balancing yourself. Which
I send the frog across first because he's the smallest and lightest.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
I'll
enough.
just jump to the other side. Help you lay it down.
How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh, Crom?
20 pounds.
No, Crom.
200. I
Oh,
weigh like
sorry.
230, I think it is. Let me see. 285.
Hmm.
Is that too much weight for this bench?
I was debating it, but now you guys can cross.
I'd rather grab the other bench and then tie them together with rope to stabilize it. What? What do you want me to do?
You're good. You're good. Your DM's being nice tonight. You can
Okay.
cross.
He's a
How's
rather
it-
nice DM. It is.
to roll.
Talk on the other hand, since might had to roll. Oh, sorry, good.
That's fine. I'm
Yeah, well,
wondering how Crom did all that in the dark without night vision.
Yeah, this is work.
Well,
Just
technically,
sitting here. This is it, though.
technically, he's carrying a torch. Technically,
Give me that torch. Give me that torch.
he lit it up in a while back.
Well, good.
Orgle, did you just walk around?
No, I looked.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cute if this frog was holding the torch because it looked like it'd be holding it with both arms.
Okay, I'll.
Can I see torchlight coming from this direction?
You can. You can see torchlight coming from that direction. Yeah, Crom, you're over. Anybody who wants to cross over to bench side, it's fine.
I'm gonna alert Zephyr that I think this passageway connects to how they're going. Because I can hear Crom and see the torch.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna cross it anyway. As long as
I'll
they-
let you go first.
There's a room.
Which way is the chanting?
Down the stairs to the
Yeah,
south.
so the Quargle,
Okay.
you're picking it up. Yeah, straight ahead of you. But there's also a path to the left, and you're catching. Well, you're catching nothing. Now you catch Tock's movement coming through. And Zephyr's.
Frog is just ribbiting.
Yep.
Ribbit.
All right, so are we all trying to meet up to go downstairs?
Yep.
The attention tower here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
All right, so let's pause.
Sounds like a party's downstairs.
Do I?
There's a whole room up there.
You guys want to go loot? That's what you're saying?
I don't. Well, I would like to go and
No.
make sure that we're not going to be
Taken
caught.
from both sides?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hallway that goes out back behind us, and another one that goes to the right, back here as well.
Okay, let's check the hallways this side of the trap first.
Okay.
You say you guys came from the other way, so
We
obviously the
came
hallways
we came
connect.
from the dining table this way. There's a hallway here to the left, and then there's one straight ahead.
Okay. So we won't have to cross over the gap again. We can just go. Yeah. Would you guys like to head down that hallway? One of those hallways there. Pick one. We can check it out real quick.
Well, you could have checked out those rooms right while we're setting up the bridge, so you can go off and do that if you want.
Nah, he walked across the bridge.
I know, but I'm just saying, just in general, is that
Yeah.
there's quite a bit of
Okay.
time that passed.
Sure.
Anyway.
Which way would you like to go, Zephyr? Or do you want me to be the meat shield again?
And she steps out of the way.
Okay. So I guess I'll go this way.
Okay, hang tight.
I'll follow.
All right, Zephyr's going stand there. Doc's there. Okay, so what you see, Talk, is basically it bends. It's cut to your. Well, it'll bend your right, so you turn right, and now you'll see a room to your left that's been carved out. There is a.
I'm gonna tell Tarnok. I don't know if you can see him, but I see skeletons.
I don't see.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yep. So as you can see from coming through from your angle, skeletons looks like to be hanging from rusty shackles. The chant echoes lower in volume as you get closer to this room. At the far end of the hall stands a painted statue, carved in the likeness of a gaunt man dressed in black cloak. His hand is on the head of a faithful wolf. And in his right hand, the statue holds a smoky gray crystal orb, cast a pale blue sheen across the floor. That statue's big. Actually, I'm sorry. It's right here, and the wolf's right here.
I can't
I was
see
gonna
your
say
clicks.
that's the 2 stars. He was clicking on the wrong layer.
I'm on the wrong layer. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. So the bigger star is the statue, and
And the smaller star is it's a statue of a wolf, right?
Crom disappeared, just so you guys know.
The Talk, as you walk in a little farther, you notice the likeness of the statue resembles the beast in the dream.
Okay.
So there's skeletons chained to the wall. Is that what these are?
Yeah.
Okay. The beast.
All
from
right.
the
So
dream?
I'm assuming because so it was a dream, right?
Yeah, the dream
So,
from our intro.
All right. So I'm gonna look at the statue and I'm gonna look at Tarnok and I'm going to say, I dreamt of him before I awoke here.
Is it I?
I'm gonna move forward because I was only staying here to relay messages to Crom. I don't want
That's
to be by myself.
Alright, you guys can move into.
Oh, why not?
So, Kron
Yes.
picked up that conversation between Thornlock and Tog. But can't see the statue himself. Here comes Balfar. He sees basically what I described. No, are you muted?
Oh, I'm
Val.
here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, I'm just sitting here listening and stuff, and you know, my
Val
guy's
figured.
literally just kind of paying attention and kind of being observant to look around.
Talk and I have both dreamt of this beast before we shown up here.
We like the statue, but that's about it.
Did you do the same?
Yes, I had a dream with that same individual as I point to the guy in the black cloak.
Yeah, Talk, as you walk past, as you got into the room more, Thornlock looking at the statue more. Talk, give me a well, you know what? Alright. Talk notices a draft as he passed this region.
Okay.
Tarnok noticed as you felt the draft too that there seems to be a carved disturbed earth in the wall. Like you're noticing most of these things have been carved out of earth. This looks more like a structure of some sorts, and it's in a kind of a door shape. And Balfour noticed the same thing. And Crown kind of picked it up too, because he's kind of in the room.
Okay.
We see something like a door shape. You said.
Yeah, there's some.
Molded from the earth.
There appears to be some kind of door in the wall there.
I can feel the air coming through.
Is like dirt covered? You said.
Yeah, so the walls in this cavern has like been carved out of the earth, like so somebody hand carved it. But this one looks kind of strange. It almost looks like wooden, but it's been mud caked, if you will, to make it look like it's camouflage within the dirt wall.
Yeah,
you can get a shape of the door.
Yeah, you said there's dirt on it. So yeah, I want to like I'll just rub the dirt away from the door and try to uncover the door. Is there anything written on it?
Nope, not written on it. It's just a wooden door.
I'm gonna look at Talk and tell him to get his shields ready because I'm about to try to open up the door.
So
Talk's already got his shield up.
Just making sure, buddy.
So what you know is as you're covering the dirt off very gently, you do notice there's no handles. So what you're going to do is get your fingers in there and pull.
All right. So you said we need to pull it open, not push. It's gonna be a pull.
That's correct.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to pull to try to open up the door.
All right. So you pull.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you pull. Let me get to dynamic lighting. Pull that away. You notice basically a staircase that heads up ends at a landing that's about 6 foot high, and it's close to planks where the landing is. There's a straight ladder that leads up to the.
Kind of looking up, and I see the ladder. I'm kind of pondering, and for anyone that's not looking, Todd can't from his angle, he can't see, and I'll just let everyone know that the staircase that leads up, and then there's literally a ladder at the very end of this hallway that's going straight up, and I explained what I see with the planks.
You said there's a ladder that goes up?
Yep, stairs go up, and in about 15 feet, and then at the end of that, it looks like it's a dead end, but there's a ladder to go up.
Do we want to wait to investigate that?
I mean, to me, there's people chanting. Like that seems like imminent doom to me.
Right, but we don't want to be. Yeah, we don't need to go that way, probably.
This is House of the
We're
Dead.
just looking to make sure there's nothing coming up behind us. Okay, so what about on this end of the room?
Yeah, you see a door. You see a hallway. It looks like it turns to the right, but honestly, just more skeletons, and also the wolf and the statue with crystal orb.
Do we want to head?
You said the orb is emitting a blue light.
Yeah, it's a smoky gray crystal. It's kind of emitting a light, a bluish.
I guess I'll point that out to Tarnok and say, "What do you make of this?"
Do I know anything about it? Can I tell anything about it? Am I just looking without touching it?
Give me an arcane check. Anybody wants to talk if you want to too, since you're looking at it?
I'm gonna come in the room.
Anybody wants?
I'm gonna come in the room and I'm gonna say, "Don't touch."
I haven't touched anything.
What's an arcane check?
Arcana magic.
Okay.
It's an ability check. It's in the list in the middle. It's like the second or third one down.
It checks what you know about magic.
Yeah.
The Balfour has never seen something like that before, or at least the construction of it. Talk, same idea. Never seen any kind of construction like that. It's almost like a fortune teller play thing. But Tarnak, you have seen it, and you've seen wizards use this more as a arcane focus.
Oh. Do we have a wizard?
I'm a warlock. So no.
I'm a cleric druid.
Okay.
So, no.
I'm dropping frames like crazy, guys. I'm sorry if the stream is being bad.
So this is it can be used as a focus, is what you said?
You've seen wizards use it as an arcana focus, yeah. But you also know it can cost a pretty penny.
It's
Okay.
like a Harry
Does-
Potter wand, right?
Could it be
Something like that.
damaging if I touch it? Do I think it'll be damaging if I touch it? Will it kill me? Did I figure that out?
Do you think
So-
that?
I'll tell you
kind of
what.
think that, but I want to know what I know from a 19.
I'm gonna say that one keeps telling us not to touch anything.
I'll tell you what.
What
A
do you
19.
think?
I'll tell you what. A 19. I'll give you this much information. It's kind of like set up like this is almost begging for a trap.
Okay.
You've seen
Fine.
situations like this where it's out in the open, it looks expensive. Yeah, 2 to 1. You've seen situations before.
Good
Have
thing we
the
don't have a
fraud.
dwarf with us.
So it's where you stand back and you pretend you didn't see it and let someone else pick it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean because the whole party might take 27 damage?
Yeah, it's a good thing we don't have a dwarf with us.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
again, I'm gonna throw my head to Zephyr and say that one keeps saying not to touch anything, so we best not touch anything.
Fine. Could be worth quite a bit.
I mean, we
I
could
mean, as
just
Tarnak
shoot it off
looks at, as
from a
Tarnak's
distance.
looking at it, there's no like contraptions that he sees. Nothing mechanical.
Oh, but it's definitely possibly a trap.
Are all these skeletons manacled to the walls?
Yep. Like so, it looks like they were in prison of some sort. Here, possibly to a sacrifice to the statue, and died in it.
Do the manacles have any writing on them? Runes on them?
Nah, they're just rusty chains like you will find in dungeon or something.
Okay.
And
Let's
there's,
talk-
I mean, I'll roll for investigation, but is there anything else in the room? No.
Okay. Let's go. Let's just look down this hallway here.
Yeah. So I'll step into the hallway.
All right, so as you look into the hallway, you basically see a wooden door.
Okay. I'll listen to the door.
All right. Hear nothing except for the chanting, the constant drone of the chanting.
Hear anything with this constant?
No. I'll Is the door? Oh, let me check to see if the door's open.
No, the door's closed.
Yeah, but is
I
it?
mean
like,
locked. I mean locked.
So you reach down to touch the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me initiative.
And you die.
Oh, for
Damn it,
fuck's
Talk.
sake. It's twice now. That's twice now you touched something.
I didn't even get to touch the handle yet.
The door. 12. That wasn't 14 total. Cool.
At least I'm rolling high initiative. You know, for the idiot that's leading the charge, at least I'm rolling high initiative.
I missed my 17 dex.
And you're
think
like
and pick up
17
on-
attacks.
I'm gonna have to re-roll, I guess,
Yeah.
because it did not pick up on the turn order.
So,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the D&D Beyond.
It's being farty.
Eh, okay,
It
it took
is.
it this time.
Yay!
Everybody in?
just reload it.
I think so. Yep.
Make sure you hit features and traits.
So,
that
so
Marcy-
I did. I checked everything. There's nothing even like blinking red.
So, Talk, as you reach down and turn a doorknob, the door becomes to life.
Great.
And
Uh,
It's a
door mimic.
around the wooding area and around the doorknob engulfs your hand. You are now grappled. That's what book tells you without going for checks. So you're essentially grappled with him already because it caught you by surprise.
Okay.
But this is a mimic door that has you grappled by one hand. And Crom is up, but he's so far away. I don't know if he knows this unless you reaction you can yell.
Well, sure. I'll scream. Damn it! Mimic!
Okay. I will. I will run to. Can I see it from here?
Nah, you had to get kind of what Tarnok's at.
Okay, right here. Okay, and then I will smack it with my weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to not. I'm gonna try to. If I hit it, will ungrapple. Because I'm trying. I want to try to get it off of him. I think that's the only thing.
If you kill it.
You mean I can't break a grapple?
No.
I think I would have to break the grapple, strength against strength.
Okay, I got you.
You can give him a help action, I think.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, cool.
You could use a help action so that when it's his turn, he has advantage.
Let's see. What I will do is I will charge up Searing Smite with my bonus action.
Okay.
And then after that, I will use my main action to do that help thing that they're all talking about. So let me roll the... Oh, I guess it's just charging, so I don't have to roll for it. And then next time I'll roll. Is that right? When it comes to Searing Smite, it's like charging up.
I believe so. I really don't know how it works.
So, Searing Smite is a cantrip, correct?
0. No.
No, it's an actual spell.
It's an actual spell, but it's a bonus action.
It's like my next time, so I mean I can roll it if you want me to, but it just rolls damage.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
I think
For next
yeah,
time.
yeah, I think you got to do an action before you can do it. Nah, before you do a bonus action. I'm not sure if you can do a bonus
Because
action.
no,
before
it's
your action.
the duration is 1 minute, so it just next time I hit within 1 minute, it does the damage.
Yeah, he casts it. He casts it as a concentration spell for a minute, so that the next time he makes a melee attack with a weapon, the weapon deals extra damage.
So there's only one issue, is that if you hold an action, it's the only thing you can do for that turn. Otherwise, it sounds like legit.
Yeah, and that's why it's a bonus action. But what you can do, you can strike with an action, and then Searing Smite as your bonus action to hold it next charge on your next.
Okay, I guess that's all I'll have to do if I can't help him. So.
Yeah, because it's a bonus action. You can't do a bonus action.
You're gonna attack the door. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't. Well, originally I wanted to do was to give you an advantage on the next turn with my action, and then use the bonus action to charge my my Searing Smite.
Gotcha.
But they said, as I said, I can't do both because it involves, I guess, concentration.
Right.
So
no, I think it's because you're holding your action. Either way, regardless.
Good.
So I'm gonna just smack it in the face with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh, roll. Oh, critical fail.
Critical fail. You actually hit Talk in the knee. How
Oh,
about that?
good.
Another broom tack.
Did he trip on like a crease on the floor?
As he
So
swings.
yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, so I pretty much, I guess I hit him in the knee, and I say, sorry.
Fair enough.
I guess, I don't know. And then, I guess I'm just, sorry.
Okay. He rolled damage. Fortis said roll damage. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Crom.
And then from there, I am charging up my Searing Smite.
Okay.
And your next turn, whoever wants it.
All right. So it actually brings it to Talk, who's got one hand, basically a heat stuck to this door. It's called adhesive. That's the way they're wording it. And he just got cracked in the knee.
Okay, so I kind of want to attack, but I think I'm going to try and break free.
Okay. Be strength. As you pull.
Not bad. 16.
Yep. Hand comes loose.
All right. So I stumble back. Was that my action?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I stumble back as I pull free.
Copy that. And give me your turn is done, right?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Got a little bit of movement. Okay. That brings it to Belfar. Here, Belfar.
Well, I don't think I can go into the square because we already got 3 guys into that one.
Well,
fight.
I mean, here, then I'll step out there, but
Yeah.
No opportunity.
Dom says, "I want to break free." Music.
to break
Alright,
free.
Oh, no.
No, because I won't give him the opportunity because he was. I'm gonna play as the fact that he was pulling off his grapple, running his grapple, and he stumbled back. Maybe that's not what the rules say, but that's the way I play it because you already won the roll against trying to break free.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of peek in here, so I'm gonna move myself to the square.
Okay.
Just so I can do.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Crit, baby. Firebolt.
Is that a firebolt?
Yeah.
That's a firebolt.
Oh yeah. So you came in and.
Are we
whatever-
still doing the thing where like the one dice is gonna be?
Maxed
Yeah,
out.
the one die is going to be maxed. You still doing it that way?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So one dice
Okay.
is getting maxed, and then you roll the second die for the.
Okay, so I'll just roll just the normal D10. And
Well,
we'll just...
So you rolled a 2 and then the crit was a 6. So if you do the 2 and then your crit die was a 10.
was the 10. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that. That's fine. So I just blast it for 12 points of damage.
Nice. So yeah, it
And
was a firebolt shot right at this wooden door, and it just burns, not splitting wood. But it
hold on, I've
burned.
just tried to get my guy to move back. So
Sorry,
There you
I
go.
didn't bring him on the token. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, and so I'm gonna kind of then step over here out of the way so if anyone wants, and that's literally gonna be my turn.
Okay. That brings it around to Tarnok. You've seen all this action in front of him and behind him.
Tarnok might be muted.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
He's just
Um,
thinking.
Yeah, I was reading.
We
spells.
have to ask.
No, I was reading spells.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna.
I should be playing my battle music. Sorry.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So that's a dex save of 14.
Okay. Oh, about that. Oop. 20.
Well, fuck. Fine then.
And it's funny. It can move a little bit, but
That's an agile door.
that's what I'm saying. It's
That's
kind
a
of funny.
Hell of an agile door.
They can move a little bit, but it's basically the static door shape, right? It can move around a little bit, but it dodged. It opened itself up and dodged your flame and closed the door again.
So you shot through it.
I'm gonna blame Crom. I'm gonna blame Crom, and then I'm gonna
Keyhole
step out of the way. Blame Crom and then step out of the way.
All right, so that brings it to the Mimic's turn, who does step one up to attack Crom, since it's the only thing in front of him.
The door
And-
is moving closer.
Yeah, it can move. And it's basically a pseudopod, so basically part of the door comes out to basically punch you. To hit Crom. for 13.
Plank.
Copy that. So you dodge out of the way and miss. That brings it to Zephyr.
Well, since everything's pretty much, yeah, I'll stand here once again with my bow, hold my turn for if I see it.
And I'm gonna tell Zephyr, I didn't touch it. It touched me.
I'll roll my eyes at him.
All right, so you're holding your action, pointing bow and arrow towards the opening in case he walks through. Quargle is up.
Yeah. Not gonna do anything. I'll take a look at the statue over here.
Okay.
Just admire the artwork.
No problem.
And can I like peek over my shoulder and be like, don't touch anything.
Sure thing.
Except I say it so he can understand it.
All
It's
right,
like a boo.
Zephyr looks over and gives Quargle the what's and the how now, and Quargle says, "Not me."
Answers back with a gurgle.
So, Crime, you got this door came up and tried to punch you. You dodged, and now here you are, face to face with a door. With a teeth.
Well, I'm gonna. I imagine most spells probably won't hurt it. Well, let's see what I got for a cantrip. Spells 0. I'm going to. Did anything hurt it yet?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna toll the dead then.
I was gonna say you have Searing Smite going.
Oh yeah, experience might. Let's see how hard I can hit it again.
Okay.
Actions. Quarterstaff. Roll not critical this time, please.
Sweet.
13.
So you try to smack him with the quarterstaff that's empowered by your Smear and Smite, and you do hit it with radiant power.
That's kind of weird.
It is weird. I'll give you the first one.
Okay, so.
It give you a one-handed and a two-handed, but I'm not gonna give you.
Well,
the
it depends on if he's attacking it one-handed or
It's
two-handed.
no, it's versatile, I think. So.
Yeah, but are you
I
swinging
have
it
my
one-handed
shield.
or
I have my
two-handed?
shield, so it doesn't. Yeah, I'd have to be one-handed. So, so that +4, I believe it is up there.
Plus
How does that
4?
smite work?
Oh, the Searing
Is it-
Smite?
Oh yeah.
What's your
Or is
Searing
it
Smite?
+1? I don't know.
It's a DC 13 Constitution save. So it has to make a con save of 13.
As you strike with the weapon, it flares with white-hot intensity, and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to the target, and calls it to ignite in flames.
Do you want me to roll a d6 then?
Yeah.
Well,
Oops. 1. It's 1. So 10 damage then?
That's what I'm reading. Yeah, so yeah, 10 damage, and then door is now on fire from your radiant power. And at the start of each of its turn until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw, or failed save takes 1d6 fire damage. If the target or creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put the flames out. Okay, alright. Okay.
And then from there, I shield up.
Okay.
That's it.
That brings it to talk. You just watch the door just burst into flames.
I am going to. Can I shoot past Crom?
Sure. I'll give you the
All right. So I'm going to shoot with the longbow
Okay.
at the mimic.
As you pull your string
Sure.
back,
For a 12.
that hits.
Okay.
As the arrow was
Must
flying
have a
past
low-
Crom.
It must have a really low dodge because of the fact that it's just a more of a static object.
Roll 20
Unless it rolls
isn't
a
letting
natural
me
20.
roll.
It takes a little delay for some reason.
Does it take a little bit? All right. So I got a 4 damage.
All right. The arrow comes flying past Crom and sticks right into the door for damage.
And that's it for me.
All right, that brings it to Baltham.
All right, Valfyr's gonna I'm gonna leave him this square. He's gonna pop down just like he did last time.
Okay.
I know when I pull back. Well, no, it'll still technically 5 feet, so there won't be an opportunity attack.
He moved up. So he's
Yeah,
within
but if
5
I'm in the
feet.
square that I'm at, you know,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
still 5
Yeah.
feet. So
Yeah, it's fair.
12, so I hit it as well since the longbow just hit it for 12.
You hit.
12.
But a firebolt, one-hander, shot around the corner.
6 points of fire damage.
Copy that.
It's getting burned up pretty good.
Yeah. Cracking and burnt. Doesn't even smell like burnt wood. It smells like burnt flesh.
Yep. That's gonna end my turn right there.
All right, that brings it to Tarnok.
Okay, that's me. So I am going to stay where I am and cast Toll the Dead because I can see. Can I see?
Yeah,
Can't
step
see,
up.
I-
If you step up in talk spot. Now remember, everything's 6 seconds. It's a dynamic fight scene, and we have no rules that say we can't occupy ally spaces. So
Right. Okay.
we'll use a little common sense where I'm stacking 5 guys on a 5-foot square. But yeah, you can definitely get that angle. So yes.
Especially
so
when a
I'm
couple
gonna
of them are giants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try Toll the Dead.
All right.
That's a 14 Wisdom save.
Ooh. So as you speak your words up for your spell, what was the save again? I'm sorry.
14
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
And it failed.
Of course it did.
So you're.
I should just hit things.
No,
So you-
what,
No, I failed.
spell
I failed.
Yeah, the
I
mimic
failed. I failed. You
Oh.
did. I take damage.
Oh, okay then.
I'll put it in English. You've hit.
Is the target missing any of its hit points?
Yeah,
Yes.
it will.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit, as soon as you roll
Yes.
damage.
No,
Well,
no.
it does extra damage if it's
Oh.
taking damage before.
So no,
Yeah.
it was already missing because remember I've hit it twice with firebolts
Yeah,
and then
okay.
Searing
So
Smite
Alright,
hit it
good.
as well.
Yeah, it's fine then.
Right.
D8, 8 then.
All right. So you spell your single words and then just necrotic vibration shakes the door. How you want to flavor that? The door.
However, I want to flavor that.
All right. 8 damage.
Okay.
Your turn?
And yeah, then will end my turn.
All right. So that brings it back to the mimic who can't get past Crom, so he's just gonna this pseudo substance comes out, tries to punch him again.
It's nodding you.
That's a crit.
Oh boy. The door's gonna
So-
lick you.
I'm going to
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
use the stone's endurance, correct?
Okay. What's that do?
And as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your 12 plus 3.
Okay, so so 8.
Awesome.
Sweet. So I do 6.
Okay.
You take 2. You take 2. Nice reaction. I like that.
Wait, you said so the mimic did 6 points of damage?
Yeah, he stonewalled for 8. So, oh no, he
So-
absorbs it all. I did
no,
backwards
yeah.
math. Sorry.
Yep.
But
Sorry,
going, no,
sorry.
that math is wrong.
I did backwards math. Backwards math. You absorbed everything.
Math bad.
Math bad. All right, that brings it to Zephyr. He's keeping her eye on Quargle.
I think it's gonna be the same thing. Wait, when did I miss? He's on top of it now? Kirkle?
I mean, yeah.
He's climbing on a vampire. Oh, did I say that?
I'm planking it. Just hanging out up there.
You're planking? What year is this?
You know how dogs like sit on top of things?
As he says, ribbit. All right, you're holding it, and that brings. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, same thing as before. Just gonna hold unless
Alright.
I see it.
Now it's Quargle's turn.
just keeping an eye.
Not
That's
bad.
all.
That brings it to Crumb. I know, these are tight corridors, guys. I know. I got a party of 6 versus 4 or 5.
Okay. I as far as I know is that the Searing Smite is as long as I'm in concentration, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
So I got hit, so that means I lost it.
No,
No,
it means
you
you
have
have
to
to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
So make a Constitution save. And what was it, Avalar? DC a 10 because the damage was only 8, right? Or the damage was 6.
Damage is
No,
nothing.
no, he absorbed it. But he cast
Well, yeah,
another
but
spell.
But the damage done.
No, I mean I haven't cast any other spells. I attacked.
You can cast another spell. You just can't cast another concentration spell.
Yeah, you just can't cast another concentration spell.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So you're still good. Still good. You didn't take
Yeah.
no damage because you stonewalled it. Or
Yeah,
stone-
it doesn't matter if it
stone
hits. It's if he takes damage, and since he uses endurance, stone.
Oh,
endurance,
gotcha. Okay, good.
He took
Yeah,
no
okay.
damage, so there's no concentration check because
you're
he got
right,
no
yeah.
damage.
Okay. So from there,
All
I
tied up.
if I'm still holding that concentration for that minute, I'm
Yep.
gonna hit it again with the seer plus the quarterstaff.
Okay. And I forgot to take the damage off for and then start my turn with the me being on fire. So just FYI.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
okay.
Go ahead and smack with your radiant power of your quarterstaff. And unfortunately, he opened up and you went right through it. And he closed
This
back
is
down.
just before I hit this button. For that,
Okay.
it's one-handed. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
but
Oh,
you
Just
missed
so
with
that
an
we're
8.
clear.
But you missed with it.
Miss.
But
I missed with 8. I just said it. But you know.
Okay.
Okay, I missed with 8. I am going to. Is it on top of me? Where is it?
it's in front of you.
It's standing in front of you.
Still in front of me. Okay, I can't see because I'm pitch black.
Oh yeah. I got. I gotta get. You know, I'm gonna do something different than everybody remembering to move this torch. 'Cause you're still carrying your torch, man. You dropped it on the floor when you start attacking, but you're still carrying it.
Give him 20.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm shielded up. You can do whatever you need.
Yeah, you know what? Let me
I'm
take a
just-
moment.
What's a torch? 20-foot dark and then 10-foot dim.
30. Oh no, that's a
38.
lantern. That's
No,
a
that's
lantern.
an-
It's 40
torch is
light,
20,
20 dim.
Is it?
Oh, a torch is really 60 feet.
Yep.
Oh,
A lantern is. I don't know.
I thought a torch was 20 and 20.
thanks, buddy.
60 feet. There you go,
Okay.
20 foot dim in.
You can give him like 40 and make it limited. It's kind of
Yeah.
Now, okay, so now, like, not to bring up a whole other Megillah, but what does that do to his 2 hands? Does that take one of his hands away from him?
Nah, so what's supposed to happen when we talked about this in Lost Mines is that so he's carrying a torch with a shield. When actions happens, he'll drop the torch on a play, pull out his weapon of choice, and then he can battle with the
Okay,
torch on a
so all right, so no penalty for dropping the torch and picking up the torch.
Correct.
I got you.
Correct, yeah.
Gotcha.
He
Okay.
gets-
Unless it falls in a puddle.
Yeah. Unless it falls in a puddle.
Yeah, I mean, there's situational things, but that's a general rule I'm playing that you can drop it in a room and light the room up. So, all right, so it's talk.
I guess I'm gonna shoot another arrow at it.
All right, pull the
Nah.
screen back.
Yeah, baby, crit. Take that.
Woo!
Bangarang.
Nice.
Rubio!
Rubio, yes.
Rubio.
All right, so that's gonna be
More like
be
Robin Hood Men in
an-
Tights, really.
That's gonna be an 8 plus a 3. That's gonna be 11 damage.
Huh.
Wow. So that arrow just blew right through it with such force. All right. Copy that.
And,
anything else?
I'm gonna step out of this corner. Whoop, that's the torch. I'm gonna step out of it. And that's it for me.
All right, it brings it to Balfour.
We know exactly what he's gonna do, as usual.
Fireball.
Yeah, why? It's worked out well so far.
Oh yeah, you're hitting hard with it.
Not this time.
Just not that time. He happened to open up and it went flying through the room. Boom, right off the wall behind it.
I think
Alright.
that's what we call jinxing.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
really.
So,
I can win
It's
next
all
turn.
right. You know, 2 out of 3, and the very first one was a crit. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
That's
great.
it.
If you're done, I'll bring it to Tarnok.
Yep, I'm done.
All right. So I can do Toll the Dead again. Yes, why not?
Okay.
So
that's
why not?
Yeah, because why not? Wisdom save 14.
Okay. That'll be a 4. I failed. You hit.
Ooh, nice.
Yay!
So that's
And
what, a
it's missing
D8?
damage.
Yeah, it's missing damage. Lots of it.
D12.
Mhm.
D12.
It's a D12. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
D12.
D12.
But I only rolled a 2, so
Slight ringing, slight vibration, but it's still holding together. But you can tell the fire is starting to really affect it. There's pieces of it starting to collapse and crumble. Well, crumble's the wrong word, but it's collapsing. Am I good?
yes. Yes.
Okay. So now it's on its last death throes. There's the door's mouth opens up to reveal jagged teeth that's now going to chomp at Crumb.
Mm-hmm.
Does it take the fire damage at the beginning or the end of its turn?
That's a good point. You know what? That is a definitely good point. We'll go
No,
with
I
that
don't know.
now. I think it was the start of the turn, not the end of the turn.
I wasn't sure. It's not a spell that I'm aware of.
Start of the turn, I could do a Constitution saving throw. On a fail,
I think it was 14 or something like that.
It sounds like it happens at the beginning.
yeah. So I got a 20 on that. So that he didn't take fire damage this round. He's still burning though. The spell doesn't end.
Yeah.
So that doesn't, but he does hit or tries to bite Kron for 20, which means against your AC. So,
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
So that's a
So on a successful save, the spell ends.
oh okay. So he's no
Yeah, so it's dead.
flame died out. But he does bite Kron for 4 piercing and 1 acid. So that's 5 total.
Okay.
As the saliva is just dropping on the floor and sizzling. That brings it to stuff here.
I'll be right back, guys.
I gotta get some gloves so I can like help pull people out of the room and stuff. I can't help anybody, you know. Oh no, he's falling.
Here, let me grab you. Oh, I killed you.
Ransom,
Accidental
repeat with me.
death.
I can't really do much.
Copy
All
that.
these bodies in the way.
That means a Quargle.
I mean,
Can
I
throw a
could
dart
compel
from
it
here?
to fight just me. I could help everybody hit harder.
You can
Well, not
with
harder.
the action between the mimic and Crom, you can get a crossbow shot off. Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't run away or it's gonna get an opportunity to attack.
All right, I'm rolling.
All right. Dart goes
Yep.
flying past Zephyr, past Belfier, past Tarnok, past Crom to hit the mimic.
So 8 damage, and we can add poison to that. Constitution 12 saving.
Doesn't matter because as soon as the dart hit it, it explodes and collapses, and falls apart. The Green
Yeah,
Ranger
see-
does it again. The Green Ranger does it again. Come in the last minute to save everybody. But with that, let me take a quick 5 minutes because I got to take a little break.
Thank you, Green Ranger.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Stupid door.
We have a
Look
hard
at
cutoff of 8.
Stupid
What
door.
did you shoot like a hand crossbow or like a blow dart?
Oh,
What did you
no,
do?
I threw a dart. Basically a
Oh.
fishing lure. I just grabbed one of my fishing lures and chucked it down the hallway and hit the door with it.
He has some big fishing lures.
Yep. It rolled max.
That's good.
Yeah, max damage. Yeah.
Just imagine what size of fish he actually catches. It's probably bigger than him.
Probably. He can use himself for bait.
That's the
Wow.
secret.
Bass fishing, huh?
I just dipped my toe in, poisoned the water, wait for the
So-
fish to come up.
Just stir your finger around and we'll all float to the top.
Throw the cast net. All done.
Except for all the food's poison.
Not to him.
I'm immune. Yeah, yeah.
You're not the cook. Just from now, we know that now. You're not the group cook.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't think about the inherent dangers of being poisonous.
See him over at the campfire, right? And he keeps dipping his finger in the pot and tasting it. Everybody's wondering why they're always getting sick after dinner.
We just blame the cook, who's not
That's
him.
I don't know. I just feel like since we have a frog on our team, it's kind of like having like a baby Yoda. You know, it's just
Nice.
like it just eats things that you normally wouldn't eat.
Well, he is a warlock, so you know.
I'm just saying, it's like you know how Baby Yoda just eats things, and you're like disapproving of what he eats. It's just that's how I feel. I'm saying, watch after your babies. This frog will eat them.
I don't disapprove of what he eats. I just say that he can't be touching my food because I'll
it.
die.
So, here's like Grung lore. The Grungs used to do that, like put their finger in the food and they would like gently poison it, and that's how they would control their slaves, by feeding it to them. Seriously, supposedly it put people in like a zombie state where they were susceptible to being told what to do.
The Grung is a cool race. Yeah, that's actually a trait of one. It's one of the colors. One of the colors of Grung.
So you're saying that you can enslave people by making them addicted to your poison?
No, it's
Pretty much.
It's certain colors of each color of Grung has different properties to its poison.
And
What's yours?
I just picked the color of it because we're not playing with those rules. But
Yeah.
I'm blue, right?
Yeah. Oh, I see. I don't know if those rules translate over to the playable race Grung. That's the monster Grung.
Yeah, I think it's player race is one thing.
Yeah. You still have poisonous skin, so anything that touches you takes poison damage, just like a normal monster. But I think a lot of the other stuff is still just like monster stat. It's not player stat. Although it would be cool. It would be cool to play into you being a blue Grung and the trait of the blue poison. So.
Yeah, I would not be against it. Each poison is different, and some of them are almost useless. Some of them are very powerful.
Oh, I need some gunmetal paint.
Gunmetal paint?
I need to. So my little girl here, her toes have come unglued, and she's now wiggly. A little paint handle I got here.
Yeah, what is that? A cork? I was watching you paint before. Yeah,
it's a cork.
I'll have to next time we meet up. I'll have to give you one of these little things that I printed.
Yeah,
because that would be perfect for that model.
Yeah, it would be.
I actually bought some. I bought some ABS plastic rod, so I'm going to program.
You're just gonna turn. You're gonna turn those.
I'm gonna turn them in a lathe. I'm gonna put them in a lathe and just let the CNC do all the work. I'll set up a material, a bar puller, and I'll just let it run through 3 foot of rod. I'll crank them right up. I can make them all different sizes.
Nice.
Of course, then I got to clean all the plastic out of the machine. That always sucks. But
use a shop vac while you're cutting.
Wiggly Wiggly Panda. No one's dead. So Wiggly Panda was laughing as we were all jammed in the corner there, saying let's see, where's it go? 3 guys in a tight corner, kinky. 4 guys in a corner, now it's a party. Right?
Yeah.
And then it's no one is dead and thought innocence has been lost. Yes. Yeah, no one died. So, although when that door grabbed me, I thought I was a goner. So, it wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah, I'm terrified with the low hit points, being a low level.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things that It takes a little bit. Third level's better. Hey, if we were still
I
first
missed
level,
12
I'd be
attacks,
done.
man. I missed 12 attacks. It's fun.
Yep.
If we were 5th level, yo, it would be done.
Oh, fifth level. Yeah, well, if it was 5th level, you and I would both have 8 attacks. So
Right, yeah.
welcome back.
So
I
would
just got back
Crom.
myself.
Crom is also a paladin, right?
No, Crom is a forge.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a
Cleric.
paladin or you're a cleric?
It's a forge cleric.
He's a forge cleric.
Very cool.
I am. My powers is I can make things
I see.
better. But in general, is that my power is that I can give a +1 to one item every long rest, and only one item at a time.
Yep.
And the second power is that I can make objects really quickly, usually during a short rest, depending on the complexity, and I can make them out of the materials around me. So, like for instance, I can copy keys as long as I have enough material to make the key and I have an original to look at.
You should make a key that inflates, so when you stick it into a mimic door next time, just gag them.
No. Not one bit.
But it seems so inviting.
Yes. I think the only one I haven't heard
I'm here,
so far
sorry.
was Corgi. There she is.
Yeah, that was the only one
Sorry.
I was like, I haven't heard
I
Corgi
forgot I
lately.
was muted. I'm like, I'm back, guys. Also muted up. Push the
And then
button.
everybody was
Yeah, I know
ignoring
what's
her.
coming.
Alright, so the door's dead.
I would never.
The door's dead. Who's closest to the door?
Thanks for the follow, Panda.
What do you see?
Uh-huh. This table right here in front of me. Is there anything that I notice that would be of value, or I don't know? Is there something there that's really cool that would catch an artisan's eye? Wood.
Can I ask
do
a
a-
question? Why did Kirkle roll a sleight of hand?
Hey, it's private. Did your character actually see me roll a sleight of hand?
No.
Okay.
But I'm looking over there and I'm just like,
I
I'm
have
like,
I have a decent passive perception.
Okay.
If
So
if he's doing something, I'm right there.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
walk
no.
over here to this room.
well, I guess
I guess this hallway right here, and then yeah. Walk in there. I'll walk forward. This is is this the drop pit that we're heading from?
You'll find out.
I don't want to go that way then.
I kind of watch Crom go down. He disappears for a second. He steps back.
Okay, so I'm just getting confused with the layout. So I walk into this room right here, and Foot locker, huh? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can open the foot locker.
Bye, Crom.
Bye, Crom. Nice knowing you.
I'm all the way back here. I would. All right. I'm gonna be a little bit further up.
Oh,
So I do look behind. I glance behind me to see a wall of earth. Okay. I get nervous because I think I think I just activated a trap. So I'm gonna go ahead and back up right here. So I want to investigate that wall that I heard the noise from.
yeah. I asked Crumb what's up because I saw him get all startled.
So can I roll investigation on that wall that I heard noise from? Okay. That... Oh, I suck.
We found dirt.
Okay. So um I look at the wall. I look at uh B,
Oh,
and then
Up here.
I go back to I go back to digging into the items. And I call the Belfier and I say, I think I found a few things. Come look. Again, that's that. I this time I walk over this way, and I say, "What the heck is that?" Like,
And
am I imagining
do I
things?
hear it as well, or is it just like he? Okay, so I hear it too, and I hear it seems to be behind him, so right there. Okay, so I'm going to do an investigation check because I'm going to be taking a look to see if I can figure out what in the heck that was. All right, a 16.
Okay, I am pretty sure I heard a noise from this, so uh I'm going to poke it with my stick, like pretty hard. The wall. Okay, I'm not imagining like I must be imagining something or something's fucking with us. So I still say come over here and check out this stash because I don't want to hold anything. That's not my thing unless it's something really special.
I'll step in, and I'm watching what's going on in the room.
So I will take the chainmail shirt out of the box because it's metal.
I knew it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And down the hallway, you can just hear the thoughts of somebody. I hope they don't touch anything.
Where'd
I
they
can't help
go?
it. It's metal. If it's metal, I have to touch it. Wood cups, I don't care about. Metal, I do. Sorry. Let's see. Initiative. Click. Done.
oh, we're all rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to take off because you don't know what's going
Well, I
on.
don't. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening over there. That's why.
No, you just.
But you'll
spend
have a
your
turn.
doing
in
what
case
you
we-
do.
In case we call for you.
Might be on the wrong layer. Okay.
You mean my poke didn't do anything, but this thing can come through easy?
Oh, how ghastly.
Parents, yay!
Like the kids or the adults?
We found the kids' parents. Wouldn't that's Talk, right? Is the one possessed? Or no, that's Quirgle.
Kirkle.
I'm gonna go ahead and with my free thing and say, monsters. Mm-mm. Woo. Constitution save, huh?
Nice.
Like, you smell like 10-day-old leather armor. Okay, I guess I can't really retreat because he's already here, so I'm going to move to right here. Right? Can I do that? Or is that out of... Am I? Okay.
How could you forget that?
Okay.
True. Gaga.
An angrier, more distorted meow. Oh God.
Okay, so I'm going to use inflict wounds, and hopefully it will hurt it. Normal roll.
Sorry, Dom. I was muted. That's why you weren't hearing me.
23.
23. Sorry, I was muted. Oh.
Push the button, Steve.
I look at the gas. It smells horrible, and I slap it and say, "Take a shower."
Right. So you hit it. You come in with what's a Constitution? Inflict wounds. Gotcha. So, 18 Constitution saving throw. I failed that, so that is straight up 23 as you reach out and touch inflicted wounds. 23 damage? Am I reading that correctly?
No.
No, the Constitution save
19.
was for him earlier for the stench.
Copy that. The 23 is the hit me. Okay.
The hit.
That hits me.
23 to hit.
Me muting my mic got me all messed up, so. But 19
So
damage.
19 necrotic.
All right, so you reach out and touch them, and yeah, shadow energy just comes in. How you ever want to flavor that?
Yep. It pretty much is just it's with my slap. It's just shadow around the slap and shadow
Right.
slap. Good to go.
So it goes in and affects him internally, and it really crushes him. Actually, my flavored word. That brings it to Talk, who's across the way, still in front of the mimic door. Probably hurting his knee because he got smacked in the knee with a quarterstaff.
Well, I'm sure I heard the commotion, so I'll come into this room.
You heard your crumbling walls there. Yep.
Yeah, I can get to like here, and then that's where I'll stop.
Okay. That brings it to Tarnok.
I guess I'll say something to Zephyr as I leave. I think someone touched something.
So, I'm gonna step in front of Crom, and I'm gonna say, "Stop! We're here to rid your house of this evil."
Alright. yellow tongue. This tongue comes lashing out, supernaturally
roll, like-
long.
I can't roll like intimidation or persuasion with that.
No.
Oh, fine. Fine.
You can try.
So
You can
just-
certainly try.
I mean, I got a +6. That's.
It's basically saying brains right now. So.
Oh, it's basically just a zombie. It's not like
Mhm.
a okay then.
Yeah, it's
then
I
we
can't.
won't even-
I'm just waiting
not
for
gonna
Talk to
bother.
get in here.
I'm just
Mommy, Daddy.
I'll do. I'm gonna switch to my other thing. I'm gonna hit it with my glaive. This
Okay.
one here, where you're taking damage.
As you try to intimidate it, it just wants to rip you flesh off your bones. You stab it with your blade.
I realize, okay, that's not gonna work. And then that's probably. Oh, what? Oh,
You strike with a
nine.
14, so yeah, you pierced its rotten flesh.
Sweet. 9 damage.
Nice. As the gas meows. Meow. You missed everything I said about Minecraft gas. Okay. I was muted. Alright. Good.
Good.
Alright, that brings it to the woman comes out and wants to attack Tarnak. I'm not very good for my sound effects. Claws. 21.
Uh-oh.
On me?
Poor Tarnak.
Oh, Tarnak.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alright, so he slashes you for 7 damage.
Okay.
Make me Constitution saving throw.
Hold on, I gotta do this every time. Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
How's a 3 do?
Not very good. So as you slash, you know there's some kind of magic effects from its dripping flesh that you're now paralyzed for.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
yeah.
But you
No.
can repeat
What? Wait. It touched him and now he's paralyzed?
Mm-hmm. More so slashed. They cut into his skin. But you can repeat that saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Your turn.
Okay. Each of my turns?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't move. You can't attack.
Okay.
That brings us
And then
Belter.
I probably fall prone.
Nope, you're just standing there like a statue. Can't move.
Just as paralyzed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I figured I'd fall, but okay.
All
Unless-
right.
Unless somebody pushes
If
you.
you- I mean, all right.
So
Belter.
I'm gonna move down here,
Okay.
and this is going to go for red. You know, so the one that's kind of just north of or not
Mhm.
there, just up
Okay.
above him. Let's try.
And you yell to Tarnak, "Stay still!"
I thought it was funny.
Really,
I thought
that
it
was.
I thought it was.
Oh yeah, it was
So
good.
that's
Good
that's
try.
gonna be for each one. Since it's magic missile, it's gonna be 3, so it's gonna be a total of 6 points of damage.
6. Boom, 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 boom. As
that
it
was
hits.
the bare minimum. That sucked.
Yeah, so 6
Kinda
magic
sucks.
missiles come flying out of your hand, and boom, boom, boom. He's kind of now like staggering. He's not all there. He's bleeding pretty heavily, if you want to call it that. D&D rules. Not looking too hot.
All right, that ends my turn.
All right, brings it to Quargle
Okay.
on top of the statue.
Yep. Five.
Yep. As you come hopping by, except your best talk.
I'm going to
Sit on the table.
hex the pink one and water blast it.
Okay. Get blind sight. Yep. As the water blast comes flying through, Porchi, don't miss. You hit me, you miss.
Nice.
You splash actually on Tarnak because he can't move. Ugh. And that Tarnak's dripping wet.
That's it.
Brings
That's all I got.
us Brings us Zephyr.
Oh, what ability, Fizz?
Just strength.
Oh, strength. Okay.
I'll just leave it on that unless something special, some tactical thing comes up later.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I think it's very tangible.
30, 25, 30. I guess I'll make my way there and.
You got an angle on the pink. You got an angle on the pink.
Okay, then I will shoot my bow.
All right. You shot him as she was coming out of the wall. Water splashed on Tarnok.
Ah!
As the arrow goes flying, it bounces off the wall, and hits Crom in the back.
I'll look over
How
and
much-
talk
how
about
much
like,
damage
well, I
is
guess
that?
I got him back
No.
for the
I won't hurt
hitting
you.
him in the knee earlier.
I'll just kind of snicker.
I'm just flavoring Crom. I won't damage you. All right.
Till now.
So just after getting shot with the magic missile, it pulls back and wants to go smack Tarnok since it's in front of him and he can't move past him. With
Okay.
claws.
This is the best part.
22
Yep, that hits.
for 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
But you're already paralyzed, so that's something.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
plus,
good.
right?
That's a plus.
Bonus.
A little silver
tough
lining.
man. Good. Good, it's fine. No worries.
All right, that brings it to Crom.
I really want Tarnok or Talk to actually see the parents, but one parent is good enough, I guess. So we feel that this is the fight of probably the whole day. So I am going to do the inflict wounds again.
Okay. All in
The
red.
same one.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you reach around to touch it on his shoulder.
I said go away. Slap. Take a bath.
And it screams in hard pain as it hit him.
Okay. Ah, dang. On the low end.
All right, it's enough to push him over as it just wiggles in pain and however you want to flavor it. He's dead.
Oh, I slap it, its head explodes.
Ice, blop, all over Tarnok.
Yeah.
So, Zephyr, Rose does speak in your mind. It does recognize the shapes a little bit as its parents, as her parents, but they're so decrepit and does catch their robes, their look, their general look. So yeah.
Isn't it Kurgle? Kurgle.
Yeah, it's
Kurgle.
Kurgle.
Yeah, Kurgle. Kurgle.
Yeah.
Kurgle.
Not
Kirkle.
Zephyr.
Kirk.
Like circle with a K. Kirkle.
Kurgle with a
With a Q. Okay, Kurgle.
with the frog has the
Kermit.
is the
Hello,
one
is
that-
Kirkle the frog?
Go ahead, Crom. You wanna
Okay,
move
I'm
or
gonna go
something?
ahead. I want to move. I'm just going to. I'll move to right here so they can have a free way in.
All right.
And then from there, shield up and good to go.
All right. And it brings Talk.
All right, before you start, I have to go, guys.
Yes. Thanks,
Okay,
Corgi.
Quirk.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Bye.
I'm trying not to kill you.
Don't get
Don't worry,
killed.
they're gonna kill me instead. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna kill Bully instead. Bye.
Everybody on my stream says bye, Corgi.
I guess I'll step up to here.
Okay.
Right. That gives me line of sight.
Okay. Yes, it does.
And
Yeah,
you
recognizing her from the portrait doesn't really say anything to me because they're already in combat. So I'm just gonna
Colonel,
oil can.
Nice.
So I'm just
Nice.
gonna draw my bow. And that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Ooh, as he pulls the bow back. He tells Tarnok, "Don't move," and he lets it go, and he hits.
For nice for 8 damage.
Boom! Get it right in her right shoulder. As she turns
And,
around, the tongue
And I
comes
guess I'll
lashing
duck
out.
back into the corner.
Nice. As she
That's
looks
it
at
for
you,
me.
as she looks at you, the tongue comes lashing out. It's almost twice as 2 feet long. Yellow teeth. That brings it to Tarnok. Go ahead and roll
Who-
Constitution saving throw.
Con save, everybody cheer.
Yay.
13.
You are no longer paralyzed, but it is unfortunately at the end of your turn to do that. You're not paralyzed.
Yay!
Okay.
Yep. And now
Okay.
Rose's mom reaches out and gets you, and you're
Yeah, so-
paralyzed for another minute.
So as it took, as
So
it
I
took
can't.
the-
I can't move. I can't move.
it was at the end of your
No,
turn.
that was
The end of your turn.
Yep.
All right.
So as
Okay.
yeah, as the female version of the gas takes the strike to the bow, it freaks out and slashes at Tarnok.
Again.
Stab you, bitch.
For 18.
Damn.
To hit?
Yep.
I don't have a shield. Fine.
Well, I thought it was damage.
Now 8 slashing
No,
damage. So
18 hit.
Then I am unconscious.
okay. You're on 0. Copy that. Belfier,
All right.
as you watch this Tarnok just get slashed and drops it down.
Nice.
5 points of fire.
All right, firebolt comes out of your hand. It does hit. It strikes it. Is this the one that catches me on fire now?
No. That was that smite one. That
Smite.
Searing smite.
during smite. That's not me at all. So.
It's pretty bad. That's pretty fast
I
too.
could've used that.
All right, firebolt hits him.
Huh?
Explodes into a fiery damage.
Okay,
As it snarls.
and I'm gonna do. No, yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right, that brings it to Corgal. Cargle. Ah,
Throw in a
Frog.
dart.
Just call it gargle.
Cargle. Dart goes flying.
Did you get the damage? There it comes.
I just
Okay.
think it's creepy when you have a little child's voice in a frog's body.
I'll try to work on it.
Pet me.
You missed, right? An 11 missed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dart goes
Is
flying.
it because Rose took control of his hand and didn't want to hit her mother?
Maybe. You want to RP that?
No.
I was thinking about giving you advantage, but Tarnok's down. So all right. Yeah. So he goes flying wide, and maybe if you want to RP that, Rose may tug the alarm a little bit.
Or she might see them as creepy and need to be killed, and not actually their parents, right?
The dice don't lie.
I mean, Rose is a creepy ghost that's possessing a frog. I mean, how creepy does it get in this house? I had a door bite me, for God's sakes.
Zephyr has a line of sight on Mother, and she's going to shoot with her longbow.
Want me to do it?
I got it.
Oh, nice.
21 hits, so that brings it to this for damage. 6 damage as the arrow goes flying. All right, that brings it to Crom.
Okay. From there, I'm going to toll the dead since it's already been damaged. So let's roll that. Oh, lame.
Ooh,
It's just
Let's
one
see.
damage.
Every
That's
little
a-
bit counts.
a wisdom save.
Yep.
I got a 13.
Okay, you win. Right? Or do you not?
I do
Yep,
win.
beat the beat.
So that is like turn. I shield up and that's it.
Okay, it brings us to top.
I guess I'll step down and take another shot.
All right.
Ooh, 9 hit.
9 does not hit as the arrow goes flying wide.
I'll duck back up. Take
Alright.
cover.
Tarnock, give me a death saving throw.
Oh no!
D20.
All right. How do you get it? It's just a D20.
Up at the top where your hit points are, it'll say make a saving throw.
But it doesn't have a place to click.
Yeah, you can just roll a d20.
Are you at 0 hit points?
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. 13.
Nice. Save. Nice.
Mark as success.
One save. Very nice.
Here you go.
As the gas jumps over the bed to go after Crom with a slash.
Not me.
19.
You beat me.
13
the damage?
13. And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Double gag?
Exactly, man.
Paralyzed, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait though, but if he makes it originally, isn't he like immune to it for like a certain amount of time?
No, it's on every attack.
Yeah, so coming from his clothes. It's not a smell. The first one I did was a smell. This one
11?
was an attack.
Okay, I was thinking it was in regards to the stench. Okay, that's
11.
where I was getting confused.
11 makes it. You're not paralyzed. All right, Belfair.
All right, Valkyrie's gonna come up here, and he's going. That's for Tarnak. Tarnak's back up.
All right,
Healing.
9 healing to Tarnak.
9 health.
Yay! I want that so bad. How do I take that?
It's a
Healing.
yeah. Add it. Yep.
I got
Plus
it.
9.
I got it.
And that's gonna end my turn.
Nice.
Apply changes.
Sparkle.
New HP is 9.
Fortunately, you
I'll
don't
move
have that much. Yeah, there you go. Yep. You can have it now.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to move up last turn, but I didn't say it, so didn't do it.
Nice.
I hit him finally.
Crit, baby.
Nice. And I also want to add the poison too, which is another 2d4 if he does succeed on a 12 con save.
Copy that. Let's take this first. So it's 8 damage. That's your crit damage.
Well, there's that too.
And let's do a con save. I got a 10.
So it all hits.
Okay, 13 total. Copy that.
It's 11
No.
times 2. Wait, it's the dice.
No.
It's 4. It's 3d4, which I rolled 7. So 7 and 7 is 14, plus the 4 is 21. Because with crits you
Yeah.
roll the dice doubled, and then just add whatever.
Yeah.
The
No, we do you max out 1 die and then roll a second one. So it'd be 4 and you rolled a 4, right? You actually rolled max damage. You rolled 8, you rolled 4 and 4. And then you got a
okay, you guys just figure it out and then let me know what this homebrew rule is.
it's 11 damage is what you did. You did 3 poison and 8 on the crit.
Okay.
It's
At
basically
least what I'm looking.
yeah. It's basically the rules say 2 of your damage die. What we say is you max out your first damage die, roll your second
But
for the add-on.
I think the attack is 2d4. It didn't add in the crit damage.
Right, it did not.
So
Oh, the attack
it's
is
16.
2d4.
All right.
Oh, so
Okay,
it'd be
so-
16.
16
Yeah.
plus 3,
Hold on.
so 19 damage.
Roll another 1d4,
Okay, I'll just roll it right here and
and I'll explain why.
there you go.
Okay, so it's 2 plus 8. It's 10 plus 3 from the poison damage. It's 13 total. Because you rolled a 4 on your first roll and it maxed out, so all I wanted you to do is roll your second die.
He dead. That's all I want to know.
Not dead. So the poison hits him, but it's starting to stagger. It's super angry. The dart wound is bleeding. It's angry. It's all that good stuff. So Zephyr's turn. She steps up to Quargle spot to pull her bow and shoot. For a 9. The arrow goes wide.
Shoot her.
Okay, that brings it to Crom.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. I am going to no spells, so it's all my cantrips then. I'm going to go ahead and do the Sacred Flame against it.
Okay.
I think it's a Dex save at 13, right?
I believe it was, yes. I got a 14.
I'm never gonna hit with these things.
Is it a half damage for fail?
No.
No. And then from there, I'm going to move around it to over
Okay.
here.
Okay. Very nice.
And
That
then,
brings it-
yep.
Good. Shield.
And then I am done.
Okay,
Shield
top.
up.
Can I get a shot here, or is the hallway too crowded?
You got a frog and Zephyr, so no, you could probably step in just from moving to combat. Again, there's no. You're fine. You can move in.
All right, so I guess I'll move in and take a shot with the bow.
Okay. Bring back. Arrow goes flying.
17.
Hits.
Nice. For 10.
Nice. How you want to kill it?
I'm gonna shoot this thing right in its mouth. Arrow sticking out the back of its head.
All right. That blasts through. It falls down onto the bed. He does. It's end of combat.
Survived.
And Rose yells out in Kirkle's mind, "No, that's my mom." Don't look down this other way. You don't want to see your dad then.
Slap to
His head
death.
got blown off.
And then I'll guess I'll comment that ghast looked like the woman from the portrait upstairs.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I'd show you this guy, except his head exploded.
I'm not sure who the real family members are at this point. Everybody seems to be something else somewhere else.
So
Well, they all appear to be dead for a long time.
Yes.
out of character. There was loot still in that chest, right?
So,
And it's pretty much
go ahead.
safe now, I think. I wasn't in the room when it actually happened. That's why I'm just mentioning.
You
it.
think?
alright, so Crom is still when he pulled out the chainmail.
Chainmail.
I did.
Or
see the
chain-
chain
I
get
should-
pulled
I should-
out
I should-
before the-
I should rephrase that. It's chain shirt.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said chain shirt.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a chainmail and chain shirt?
Heavy armor.
Chainmail, yeah, it's heavy armor. Chain shirt's like medium.
So just real quick, as Tarnak looks down after everybody's catching their breath, your hearts are beating from the intense battle, and the chanting, moving with that rhythm. And what you notice down is the 4 vials of basically a potion of healing, a chain shirt, a mess kit, flask of alchemist fire, one of them. Their labels on it. Bullseye lantern.
Nice.
Set of thieves' tools, and a spell book with a yellow letter cover.
I mean,
Is anything labeled on the cloak?
I didn't
Yeah,
even hear
the
about
Macy's.
it.
Can anybody hear?
Yes, I'll give you that.
Dry
It's
clean only.
yeah,
It says
um,
it says Neil on it.
it's a cloak of protection.
Oh, I'm gonna take the cloak, because I was in here when Brown was going through everything.
I almost died.
Yeah, I saved you. I got you back up.
Thank
Hey,
God
can-
you had that high armor class.
Does anybody got a pen and paper next to him?
Yep.
For notes for Corgi. I can read it off again if you like.
Sure. Well, it was four healing potions,
4 healing potions.
one
Change-
alchemist fire,
Correct.
one chain
Flat.
shirt.
Make sure you say flask of alchemist fire if we're trying to add to D&D Beyond.
Okay.
A
One
mess
chain
kit.
shirt, one mess kit. Cloak of protection.
Yep.
Okay.
Bullseye lantern.
Bullseye lantern.
Set of thieves tools. And a spell book
Yellow.
as a letter cover as Barnock is flipping through the pages. He notices there's 1, 2, 5 spells at first level, 4 spells at second level, but the writing is foreign to him.
Okay.
Is it something that I can use?
Be a wizard. Be a wizard spell list.
I'm just gonna hold on to this. We can maybe sell it at another time or something. Put the
Okay.
spellbook away.
That's it with the footlocker.
I am looking around at the party, and I say I would like to take a long rest here because I think we're all pretty banged up from that fight, or at least me and Tak are.
I mean, there's a nice bed right there. With a
Yeah,
dirty
well,
coal in it.
And it's
Oh.
and the bed's moldy anyways.
Yeah, I'm just saying is that if we want to take a short rest, that's fine with me. But it's just we need to take a rest because I need to recover. I can't do it with spells because I have no spells left.
Yeah, you can definitely have a long rest here. Fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna
then-
jump in my little
Good,
flask.
but I won't heal myself. I won't bother.
So you
All right, Ubby,
guys
have
will
a-
see me.
Have a good night.
Bye, Up.
So
Bye.
it is a 20. Push on for another half an hour if you like.
I'm good to go. I'm good to stay on.
Go with it too.
I'm alright with it.
Okay.
Yep.
Human Ed
Sarah?
would be.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
That's
Am I? You guys can hear me, or am I muted?
Yeah, I
No, we
know.
hear you.
Now?
Okay.
we're gonna push on for another half an hour there stream. So Ubby, have a good night. And Dom, what you have for dinner calls. But
Ah,
you guys,
boy. Night, Dom.
you guys slept through the night. You have your long rest. Nothing encountered. Just creepy. There's insects crawling all over the place now, and as you notice, it's an earthen
cool.
thing.
Yep, I'm eating lunch for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take a healing potion in case anybody goes down.
I'm gonna take a healing potion too.
Just because I'm at like mid range, I could get in and drop one in your mouth, kind of thing.
All right, Fortis, have a good night.
I'm
Bye, Fortis.
technically. I'm technically a healer.
Yeah, so if you go down, that sucks.
So should I have one to keep me from going down?
Sure. I mean, I'm fine with that.
It'll use your action.
That's fine. It keeps me from going down.
Okay.
I don't have I don't currently have spare the dying as a thing. I wish I did.
I mean, if nobody's gonna take the mess kit, I'll be more than happy to I'll cook the food.
No,
I
no.
mean, I have a mess kit. Well, the mess kit, I believe the mess kit is only for eating, but
Now, it's a tin box contains a cup of simple cutlery. The box clamps together, and one side it can be used for cooking pans and other
Okay.
plates and shallow bowls. The best kit.
very good.
Equipment.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I have one. I have one in my soldier's pack. So
heal.
How do you
Okay.
handle heals here?
Potion of healing. Add.
As in what? D&D? Beyond, you can go long rest to build you back up.
Mhm.
Or you
But
guys
yeah,
prefer
Uh,
particular
I'm
level?
asking if there was like a homebrew thing. Can somebody please tell me what's going on with crits?
So
I'm so
my
confused.
My health just changed.
Yeah, so
Ah.
a normal crit on a natural 20 The standard
double
rule
dice.
is double
Yeah,
dice.
simple.
What we do is instead of we had instances where you're rolling 2 1s, right? So what we did was you max 1 die out to your top of your damage die. So if you say you got a 1d8 plus whatever for your dart, right? Well, then you'll roll to 8. I'm sorry, you'll max the 8 out for the 1 die, then you roll the second die and add that to the 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still doing double dice. You're
Correct.
just making sure one of them is
die
maxed out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a brutal critical, but
Yeah, exactly. If you
Okay.
if you roll a crit in D&D Beyond, it just rolls 2 dice. So it'll just roll 2d4 for a dart.
You could get
Right?
you get
So
literally
you could
a
wind up with
critical
2 ones.
Yeah.
Fizz, I got a question. Do you get a plus modifier for damage or anything when you do a dart? Like, sometimes like bows say you got like
yeah,
a 1d8
Yeah, it would
plus
be your
2.
dex. It would be your dex mod.
What's your dex modifier?
it's plus. Sorry.
Wow, that's weird. That's a strange dex modifier.
My back just went out a little bit. So I have it's a 1 die 4 plus 4, right? And then I have 2 die 4 from the poison. So that's 3 die 4 plus 4. And you're saying I would max out once it'd be 4, then roll 2 die 4. And plus
Okay,
4. So you're double that, so it'd be
A dart should be
So-
1d4.
okay, hang
I
on.
just looked it up.
So-
A dart is a 1d4.
So a dart is
Right.
1d4, and then your
Yep.
dex is plus 4.
Yeah.
Right.
2 darts.
So you would roll your 1d4 plus 4, right?
Mhm.
And then add your 4 for a max d4. That would be your crit.
Except
And
the
then-
poison's on there, right?
Well, the
The poison
poison
says just-
the poison is
poison
a
is-
separate
Yeah,
thing.
the poison doesn't
So
get doubled.
so
It
the,
should,
um,
because it's
weapon.
dice.
But no.
No.
Only the actual weapon damage gets doubled. The poison
I would have to look that up.
is a condition. I don't think that
Normally
gets
it
doubled.
does. Like if you have add a 1 die 6 necrotic, or if you hex somebody, or you hunters mark them, all that stuff gets doubled. All dice get doubled.
I can
Either way,
don't-
I just want to know what's going on.
yeah, I don't see nothing bad with that actually. I
Yeah,
don't know
and
the-
I mean-
I don't know what the actual rules say about it. I don't
know.
it's
I would have to look it up.
Yeah, it's basically a coded weapon, poison, whatever. Like rogues do that a lot.
And I'm cool with it not working because it seems silly that the poison would crit as well. In
Yeah,
my
I'm kinda-
mind, it seems silly.
Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 with it, but it is a crit, so based on the attack side of things, it's almost like you
Yeah,
probably
so
pierce
that
the
would've
heart
been-
or something.
So the crit would have been a 2d4 plus 4 plus whatever the poison is.
I'll look it up for next time, though, and then I'll make a kind of a decision
Yeah.
if I want to homebrew it or not. But
Yeah, thanks. Sorry to interrupt the game.
no, fine. It was, it
Oh,
was
no,
a
that's
decent question.
fine.
That's a great question.
That's yeah. Like Evelyn said, that's a great question because
Okay.
then if it comes up, we can figure it all out.
Okay, so here, so for your normal damage, right? It would be so a dagger would be 2d4 for damage, then your modifier. So you don't double the modifier; you only double the damage.
It's just the
Right.
dice. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
what we do is we max one of the dies,
Right.
right? So that way you don't get 2 1s.
Right. Yeah, makes sense.
So by math, and since he rolled the maximum anyways, that would have been 12 plus whatever the poison damage was.
So 15.
Hey, I still saw you talking, but you just kind of went muted in the middle of your sentence. I don't know what happened there.
I did.
Yeah. You know what? Never mind.
I don't know. I mean, unless my
It-
internet is all kinds of wonky tonight. So if that it could be
It might have been
anything.
that.
Discord keep cutting out on me.
Twitch
It's
might
been
have had
happening
like
all day.
yeah. It was a heck of a Twitch delay. It could have been. So you probably were
It
finished
was-
from my ears.
Yeah, it was really like the internet was really bad. Like my ride home tonight, I didn't think I was going to be able to stream because like the internet is like been crappy all day here.
Mm.
So
Alright, so
it
we
looks
got-
like from what I'm reading, it looks like extra damage, like sneak attack, and any extra damage is not doubled.
It is though. Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Alright, we'll look
I'd have to look it up. I'm just going over some quick stuff on a search. I'll have to look it up
Yeah.
and get you a definitive
Because I
answer,
know
but-
with D&D Beyond, like if you do sneak attack, if you roll crit, you get critical sneak attack damage.
Okay, so all right, so then I'm gonna say if it's gonna double sneak, I'm gonna say it should double the poison as well.
Yeah.
So
I'll look into it.
because that's all considered extra damage. So
I'll look into it because sneak attack is a little different mechanic than a poison lace dart. But we only got a half an hour, so we want to continue. I'll look
Yeah.
into it later.
Okay.
One decision. I
It's a
don't.
it's a good discussion though.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
Alright,
there
so
anything else in this room?
I don't like it.
Nah. You previously cleared it out with the footlocker. You basically stayed there all night. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yep. I guess just on to the next place.
The Quargo's looking down the pathway, and it looks like it turns to the right.
Yeah. Just pointing everybody. Come on. Got things to do. Let me get back to my life.
Right. So
Ask Kirkle if he wants to go ahead and put Rose to rest since kind of defeated her parents.
I'm stopping.
No.
Yep. As Tarnok
Good
stops right there, you
Say
actually
no.
start hearing the same noise behind Wall.
So Crom charges forward.
Yep. Again.
What else is
So-
new?
So did anything happen right there?
You should be a barbarian.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Then I'll get going.
We're going back to where we were, which is down here. So we already investigated that
there's-
door. We already did
There's
that.
a way up here.
Okay, but I thought the walls were crumbling in on
That's
us.
the floor that was trapped.
Yeah, you're
Tarnok.
hearing sounds in the wall. Korgel, Zephyr, Balfour,
Right
Top.
here. Right here there was a floor that was trapped.
That's
Right.
the
Yeah. Right here was the
right
trap.
here is the pit.
Right, but this room over here we have not searched.
Okay.
Very well.
But
want me-
yeah, everybody that's in this hallway, Talk, Balfour, Zephyr, and Korgel. Zephyr's not here. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
hearing the activity in the wall, and it's like they're clawing through the wall now.
I mean, they
They're,
ran through.
they're clawing
I'll-
through the wall.
And nothing
Okay.
seemed to happen.
It
so.
sounds like we hear him like scratching and stuff at the wall.
You get a feeling
There's
the
something
longer
in the walls.
you get a feeling the longer you're here, they're gonna burst through.
There's something in the walls, Tarnok. Well, I don't know
Those-
your name. There's
yeah,
something in
Crom-
the wall, you with the horns.
Yeah,
Crom's
Crom's
going forward.
Yep.
Where?
So as you come into that room,
Come
So what
on,
you guys wanna
guys,
do
catch
is-
up.
Clear out all the bad guys so we didn't get.
Well, I need Korgel here.
Yeah,
Come here,
find
you
out
frog.
what you're doing, too.
So Crom,
Yeah.
as you walked in, there is in the center of the room is a 4-foot diameter. Let me actually get 4-foot diameter well in the center of the room. But yeah, past curious worms and roaches, you go down the steps into a stone car steps and
Kirkle licks a few up as he walks by.
why is it reading that way?
Throws a few in his bait bucket.
Jeez. All right, so in the center of this room is a 4-foot diameter well shaft that you can see all the way down. 3-foot high stone lip. Looking down in the well, you can see it descends about 30 feet into a water-filled cistern. With a bucket hangs from the rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the cross beams above the well. There's 5.
I jump on the bucket.
Jump on the bucket.
Jumping on the bucket.
There's 5.
I was
side...
thinking the same thing about having Kirk.
I hope the ring lady comes and gets you.
All right, so there's 5 side rooms in various directions that you can. Find the right room.
I go to
Yeah.
the first room that's closest to me.
Look into the room. There's a chest sitting at a foot next to a bed.
Zephyr says.
I look. I say,
Shoot.
"Hey guys, I found something."
Zephyr yells at you, tells you not to touch.
Yeah, Sever says, "Don't touch anything."
That
was my best corgi impression.
I
Don't
touch it.
touch anything.
I open it. Yeah. The thing is that my character, since he is a Goliath, he kind of is competitive and ornery. So.
As you look through these rooms, first thing you notice that there's no doors, but these are barracks of some sorts, but there's no doors, so there's no privacy. It's strange. The mattresses are straws. They're made of straw. They're molded. But there are padlocked chests and walked around.
Oh, they're padlocked. I say, I try to open it. I can't open it because there's a padlock on it. So I come back out and I say, "Hey, it seems that this chest in here is locked up."
It looks rusted. The padlocks look rusted.
Oh, I can knock it off.
Yeah.
I wanna try to knock it off then.
nobody's good with thieves' tools, I'll take them.
I guess is that just a strength?
Yeah, strength. Yeah, you can take it. It's up to party.
Why is when you're a Goliath, you're the weakest person in the party? I say
you hit it. You made a dent in it, but it didn't break on the first swing.
I come back out and I say, even the mightiest warrior cannot break that lock. I walk away.
I love it.
But you seem to make it weaker. I'll say that.
Well, just because he does that, I walk over here. I'm going to hold up my staff and do, my shillelagh's, cantrip spell.
Okay.
Hold on, yes.
Critical fail, critical fail, critical fail. Damn.
You hit. Crack's open.
All right.
Padlock falls to the floor.
And I don't even touch it. I broke it open and everything, and I walk out here and I look at Crumb and going, and you call yourself Giant Kin. And then I step away so you can actually see that I just shattered that lock.
And then I look at him and I say, pat him on the back, and I say, yeah, you're not a waste of space after all, And then pretty much I go up to and then I open the chest.
All right, you open up. You see a silvered short sword, draped in cloth. The cloth
Draped in.
Well, yeah, silver, and there's a cloth protecting the blade, so it's perfect condition.
Nice. I say well crafted, and I pretty much pocket it instantly.
Okay.
I'm coming to this next room and do the same thing. I'm not opening the chest. I'm just breaking the locks for people.
Okay.
I'm following my Giant Kin because I found my can
I don't know if
opener.
that one works or not for him. 11.
Give me the damage. Since you're kind of using this thing. Yeah, you break it. You break it. I give it to you.
Okay.
FYI, going down the well.
You're going down the well.
I just figured I'd mention that. I jumped in the bucket a long time ago.
Well, let's say Zephyr's gonna,
Well, it's on a gear, so
kind of,
Okay.
rotate you down and everything.
Okay. So you go all the way 30 feet down to the water. You can soak your body in water.
You mean he poisoned the well?
I'll investigate this room.
That's a
He
good.
poisons the well?
That was good. That was good. I like that. You got your water soak for today.
I'll investigate this room.
I am going to, of course, open that chest since he didn't want to open it.
Correct.
Is there nothing down here?
Tarnock, same thing. It's molded straw, bed, and things of that nature. There is a chest with rusted padlock. That's almost every room that you're going into. Same thing with Talk. That's what you see.
Okay.
They almost look like member. Get an idea for cult from the letter. So it's almost like these are the members' quarters.
Right.
No doors. There's no privacy, but the rooms are pretty, like, almost monk-like.
Right.
Right. So I'll bust the lock off my chest.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
And I'd like to investigate down the well.
So 17 to hit, 12 damage. So.
Crack open the Talk opens it. Breaks
Oh wait,
the
is
padlock.
it a weapon?
Yep.
I'm just using.
Yeah,
I
he's
just
using
did
his
strength
axe.
check, though.
I'm just
That's fine.
I'm just busting it with the axe. Like
I did a natural 20 with the strength check.
All right, Talk
Nice.
breaks his padlock with
With
the
my
battle
bare
axe.
hand, I just rip up
Tar
and
with
rip it right off.
Tarnock with his bare hands just rips it
Awesome.
off. And Corgo, it's just a water well. There's nothing particularly interesting. You look down with your water eyes, and you're looking for anything that catches your eye or something.
Can you tell me what's in my that chest next to me?
You open that up. You see a black letter eye peach with a
Eye
opaque,
patch?
opaque orange red. That's a heck of a thing. Opaque orange to a red brown gemstone set into.
Yep, I'll grab it because I like gems. That's a crafting thing.
Side note that as a 50 gold.
and
Talk,
I'll
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
No, I was
You
gonna
open
say I'll open my chest. Yep.
And then
You
I'll
open
do
it up?
mine as soon as he's done.
Okay, so Talk, when you open up, you see a pouch made of what looks to be like human skin tied at the top.
All right. I'll I'll pick it up and
All
look
right.
at it kind of weirdly, and then open it up.
All right, so you see 11 gold pieces, silver pieces. And Belfier is opening that one after Tok just ripped it off the bear strength.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was in the same room with me.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah,
you open-
Tarnak tore the lock off it with his bare hands.
Oh, well, if he's doing that, then I'll just go up to the other one then. I didn't
So
realize
Tarnak-
he was there. I'll let him have that one.
The
Okay,
Belfier
fine.
opens a chest and walks out, and Tarnak looks in, and what he sees is a ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Cool.
Belfier, you see
Oh,
the same thing.
I think I'm gonna shatter this one,
Okay. Yep, that's a shatter.
and then I open it up.
All right. You see kind of a translucent, 3 of them, translucent gemstone with a pink or kind of a yellow white with mossy gray or green marking. A lot of colors there now.
I'm taking those.
Hold it in a black cloth, by the way.
Okay.
So each of them worth 10 gold pieces and called moss agates.
Moss agates. Okay.
But you have to
Ow.
have somebody tell you that. I just want you to know.
How much is
How,
my dome
how many
worth?
were there?
3.
3 he said. So
Your hairbrush, ivory hairbrush with silver bristles were 25.
How much
And-
damage does it do?
It's a hairbrush, so we'll give you a 1d4 if you smack somebody upside the head with it.
And the silver sword?
The
I
what?
would-
It's a
Short sword.
silvered sword.
Yeah, silver.
Silvered short sword. No, it's not. The sword isn't made of silver. It's a silvered short sword.
Well, let's see if I can find any equipment list.
It's a short sword, but it's silver.
It's just so you can hurt magical.
You would have to take a put it. I think you put a short sword into inventory and then go into customize and click silvered.
It's worth
Okay.
110, just for a side note.
So
It's
it's plated then, pretty much.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, technically yes.
Okay.
If you want to sell it, 110, but depending on negotiation skills.
I would keep it just because it's pretty.
Fair enough. All right, so as you guys are coming out of every room, you kind of looked at every single room. Korgul's gotten his good hour soak in. We'll just give it an hour for it.
Everybody got their hairbrush.
I would need time to add in the items later on.
Yeah.
But
Am I the only one that got a hairbrush?
Let's not forget. Let's not forget Corgi.
yeah,
The
I'm.
answer.
I've been taking controlling her, so I'll make sure she goes with me.
It's fine.
That-
I'm kind of
That in front of some of the treasures too. So.
I'm
kind
gonna
of a
go up to
furry.
Corgi and offer her the eye patch.
Somebody note that. So as Korgul walks into what looks like to be a wooden table with 4 chairs, stand at the one side of the room. To the west there are 4 alcoves. Yeah, to the west is 4 alcoves containing moldy straw pallets. So it's kind of like these little oak alcoves, and they're straw matted, almost like bedwear. Like it's almost like you get a feeling like if these are the members of this whatever cult this is, the ones you just came out with the footlockers, this must be the initiates. But nothing of interest.
Initiate's room.
All right.
So Korgul walks back into basically the family crypts as you come around.
So this is
We made our way all the way around.
the only thing that's left. The only thing that's left explored here is the ladder, correct? And then the way down.
And the
Yes.
room below.
Wait, there's a room below?
Yeah,
That's where the champion's coming from, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
How do we get there?
Straight down again.
Do we want to lay Rose to rest before we go there, since we're right over by the crypts again?
No, we don't.
No. Okay.
We want to
Okay.
horrify her, but if he dies or he
Who's
wants,
saying
he'll
that?
get
You or
he'll become
Rose?
a frog girl for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I'll just have to cope, right?
That's Tarnok and Tak are walking past same walls that are now all of a sudden become active again, and stuff is ripping, like trying to get through the walls.
I'm gonna tell Tarnok. You hear that? There's something in the walls.
Let's move through here quickly then.
Yeah, Rose was cool with riding along, so she could ride, as far as I'm concerned.
Everybody going downstairs?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get together and stay put. I'm gonna copy and paste.
Does that mean we think up is the way out, right?
That's my guess. Is just
Yeah,
get
that's
out
Well,
the
we
room
came down
or
to get
outside.
here, so yeah.
We're on the 3rd floor. We
It's
just
just
came
like
down
a
to the
different
2nd
way
floor.
out, though.
This is the 1st floor again, I guess.
This is the basement.
This is the basement.
That
Okay.
ladder
You
would
could
take
Yeah,
us
this is the crypt under the house.
up to
Yeah.
1st floor.
The secret room led from the attic to the basement into the crypt and stuff, and now we're going even deeper and deeper.
Yeah, but oh boy,
I like how you did that.
You know what you said is that
Scroll down, by the way.
if you're traveling through hell, you have to go to the very bottom to get out.
I can't scroll down. If you scroll down, then it zooms you out.
So as you come down the ladders, you walk into a room. In the right one? No,
Nope, because we're on stairs.
As you come down, what did I say? Ladder?
Yeah, just messing with you.
No, that's fine. So yeah, as you come down the stairs, now you messed me up. Now my head's all messed up. I thought I said ladders. The stairs. As you come down the stairs, the room opens up. It's the little alcoves that you see are glistening with trophies. Right, am I reading that right? Are stocked with glistening trophies lining a chamber with severed fingers, mummified hands, shrunken head of a halfling, or ghostly body parts. The chanting now is extremely loud at this level as you went down.
I wouldn't call those trophies.
These are
Yes.
all body parts, correct? There's nothing here that we would say,
Somebody's
oh, that's made of
trophies.
a finely crafted item, correct?
I mean,
Yeah, it looks like just body parts, but as these chanting is louder and louder, you're actually getting what they're actually saying. It says, "He is the ancient." Legion voice sings, "He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient." And over and in.
Okay, I'm gonna
Do.
go down this hallway.
All right, relax, because you're throwing a lot of things at me when I'm trying to read. So yes, there is some things you want to do an investigation to look.
Investigate. I can do
So
that.
let's go. If you're kind of in a room, you got a room to the south. You got a as you're all kind of moving around to this room. Use the map for a grain of salt, right? We're gonna do a little bit of theater of mind. I hate using maps like it's a chessboard. As Tark notices, there is kind of a ramp that runs down into looks like what's a pool of water, but there is a
great.
yeah, there's a portcullis, if you will, like a castle gate, if you that is down, that's blocking your way right here, so you can't technically pass that point.
I
You
think
can look
it's
through
right,
there.
I think right there.
All right,
Right there.
you're correct.
So,
I'm
you see
sorry.
the 3 bars? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just as me being a small creature, would I be able to fit?
No, because it's kind of weaved to a way that you won't be able to fit your body there.
Just wanted to know.
As you are looking around, there's no particular alcove. I'm just going to generally say that you're looking around. Crown notices with an investigation check that a small mummifying yellow hand with sharp claws, the goblin hand, is on a loop of a rope that's sitting on one of the shelves. Let's say right here. So, well, they are little alcove shells, like trophies, right? The one's a mummified goblin hand, sharp claws on a loop of rope. As you walk around, there's a knife carved from a human bone, so it's a knife, but it's made out of human bone. A dagger with a rat skull set in its pommel. Well, another one has an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made of looks like to be a Nothic eye. Gobbles.
Nice.
Gobbles.
I don't even know what this word is. A aspirin gillium carved from bone. I have no idea what that is. I'm not looking it up. I'll post the word and that there. Caught me off. Carved from bone. A folded cloak made of stitch
Either.
ghoul skin. So somebody made a cloak made out of ghoul skin. It's out there. A dissected frog lashed to a stick.
Well, I guess I'll take that.
Yeah. Kind of looks like a wasp.
Yum.
Hey,
It's
so an
kind of looks like it's
aspergillum is one of those little rod things that they put the holy water in. That's how they kind of, they
It's a ladle.
sprinkle and spray like the holy water. That's what an aspergillum is.
Gotcha. Okay. So you also see a bag full of bat guano, ag severed finger, a 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy, arms crossed over its chest, iron pendant adorned with a devil's face, horn control head of a halfling, and a small wooden coffer containing a dire wolf's withered tongue.
I don't want any of this stuff. Yuck. Seems too many body parts. Is it like
inspect the dagger with the rat skull?
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna say she said not to touch anything.
So you're looking
Fine.
at it. It is a dagger, pretty well crafted dagger, but unfortunately, the pommel has a rat skull attached to it. These almost look
Oh, like an
ritual-
actual rat skull.
They almost look like ritual pieces. The way they're presented. They have some great points.
Look, we're trying to stop the ritual, right? If these look like ritual pieces here, taking them away from here seems like it would stop the ritual. Or help stop. Right?
no?
I mean,
I think we
asking.
need to kill those who are casting the spells instead of the components that they use in their spells.
We could do both. I'm just saying I could take this dagger.
I'm not against anyone taking anything.
And I'm gonna take a step back from Tarnok and shield up and raise my axe. Like
Yep.
as soon as you grab that dagger.
Well, I already took the frog thing, right? Nothing happened.
Got the frog thing. So Tarknok reaches out to grab the dagger. He puts his hand on the dagger, waits, looks around. Everybody's shielding up. Pulls the dagger off the shelf. Takes a deep sigh of breath as nothing happened.
Okay. So is it just a dagger?
I'm just waiting for an Indiana Jones moment. That's all.
You notice down that pathway, it runs out again. It's earth dug out or hand chiseled out, and that pathway turns right.
I'm gonna say wait to Crom. Before he goes, I just wanted to come down here and take a look and see what I can see.
Poison the water.
Is it
So
just a
you-
regular old dagger?
Yeah, so you look into, and you look in. The chanting is really loud in this room, but as you look around, you see nothing.
Okay.
There's smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics, like something is in there, belting out a chant. There's a featureless stone pillar that supports the ceilings. And there's a breach on the west side. So there's a wall collapsed, and there's kind of a little cave down here. Stairs lead up though in the center though. They lead up out of the water. They lead up to a dry stone ledge that wait, no, I'm sorry, that's on that one side. There's stairs that lead to out of the water to a stone ledge that walks all the way around. Just like where you're at right now, there's stairs on the left side. In the center there's a kind of looks like an octagon, right? Moving up stairs to basically a diocese or an altar right here. You can tell
This is the loud chanting room, right?
Yes, it's really loud in here. Sticking your head in there. There's like just somebody in here singing, but you can't see them, or several people because it's like a group chorus that's happening with this. It's in the middle of the room. More stairs rise to form an octagonal diocese, or basically an altar. With rusty chains and shackles dangled from it. The ceiling above the altar, and directly above that stone altar is also carved out of hideous deceptions of gasping. Also stained dry.
Yeah, so I would just let everybody know that.
Copy that.
I do see a lever right here. I don't know if my character would see it, but
You can see a kind of a You get an idea that this is what opens the portcullis, the chain, because it's kind of a chain gear setup. It's kind of out of your reach.
Okay.
To the right there.
Okay.
Is it out of my reach?
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to stretch your arm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait here in case something happens in this room. If you guys want to go ahead.
You also notice you're standing in 2 feet of water. Just get a sense of how
He
deep.
is literally up to his
He
neck
is
in water.
swimming in 2 feet of water. You mean?
Yeah. Cool.
It's up to his neck. Yeah, all you see is a little frog head.
That's little eyes. It's great.
I gave it a little short.
I
He's
am
on a
looking
ramp.
at him and I'm saying frog come.
He's on a 20 angle kind of 20-degree angles ramp, so he's kind of like.
No time for bath time. Come, frog.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait. You guys go ahead.
I just had everybody drop out of roll 20 on my screen.
Same
Oh
here.
yeah, same here.
I'm still
Oh,
in it.
it just kicked me. My server, my connection's been interrupted. It just kicked me from roll 20.
Yeah, same.
Internet's been weird all day
All right,
today.
see what you can see, quick.
I can see a
Your
long
connection to the server has been
hallway
interrupted.
with
Anything you do
multiple
right now, 10%
directions.
when you get
Fizz
back
just
up.
connected back up. Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Up, you just kicked me.
I just
Yeah.
refreshed.
Yeah, refresh
Fully
it.
avalanche.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Fine, I'll refresh it.
Sounds like that's roll 20 saying, all right, everybody, into your session.
That's it. It's 9 o'clock. Go home.
I've been home the whole time.
I'm still loading, but I see everybody popping back in.
Yeah, same
I'm-
here.
Oh, here we go. Loading.
Just gotta scroll down, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, mine's not fully loaded in. It's still saying loading.
It's
so-
still
Yeah,
loading.
loading.
I was stared at a black screen for a while, and I thought, still loading.
Oh
but
yeah,
scrolled
no,
down.
it still says, it says roll 20 loading.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even be able to scroll down anyways. Not
Okay,
yet.
so I'm here.
Yeah, I'm
You want to
in.
read the next room while everybody's loading?
Is that what we want to do? We can do a little theater of mind. So Crom looked down that one pathway. It turns to the right a little bit.
Left.
Left.
No.
Well, it's your right.
Oh, I go first to the entrance, and then it turns left, and then it goes straight. Or then it turns left, then it turns right.
All right, I'm looking from your character's eyes, not from the map.
Yeah, from your perspective, it turns right and then goes straight.
Apologize.
Turns right and then turns left.
Yeah, that's it.
So we can speed through that because everybody's loading in. So as Crom and Tarnak and everybody kind of comes around it, you're walking very generally around there. You get a sense of, as you look through left and right, these are prison cells with chains, rusted chains, shackles on each cell, as you see. Towards the back wall is a human skeleton still there, kind of still clad with his arms raised, like it's chained to the wall, like you see many medieval things right about here. And it's tattered in black robes, but all is a skeleton.
Does it have 2 gold on him? Skyrim has taught me that there's 2 gold on it.
There's a kind of a rope tied to a piece of paper. As Crown walks up, you can basically read it, and you basically got from the idea that this particular individual was from the cult, he was a member, and he questioned the devil of this land, and so his devotion was questioned. He was punished for it.
No,
Oh.
for it.
That's so he was a heretic then.
All that. And what you see with his hands hanging from the clasp of, and one on each hand on the finger, is 2 fine gold.
Ooh, I like anything made of metal. Come here, gold rings. Right?
Yep, 2 gold rings at 25 gold pop. And
I want to leave this area.
Okay, so
Then you like
actually,
to walk in,
Tarnok,
right?
you notice to your left, cracked outline, and there's some dust smooth in that chamber, like something on the wall you're staring at opened. Oh, secret door.
I see this on this
Left.
area.
Yep.
Oh, here.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna head over and investigate the secret door. Try to open it.
Yep, so there's no hand or anything like that, but you can feel you can get your fingers in there and pull it open.
Okay. So it opens and I can step out into this room.
Step out,
Cool.
facing to the ledge over top of the water pool and everything I described previously. You get a sense that this is the quote-unquote ritual altar. You see Quargle. You see Quargle to your left. You see a little frog head.
And that chanting's gonna be super loud in there.
Super loud, but actually as you enter it, stops.
Well,
New
that's ominous.
victim.
For
Hey,
everybody or
Let
just
me
me?
in.
Everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my little blue frog hand and wave to you. Let me
So-
in.
Do I see anybody else in the room?
Nope.
No.
I walk into the room
So then I'll head over to.
and I
here
go over to wherever this is. Aw, you beat me to it.
the first
You
in the
didn't-
room. Yeah.
You headed that way. Okay. So you see a basically kind of like a pirate's wheel, right? It's got, but it has a chain connection to it that goes up, and you can see from the chain and the gears. I'm gonna pull the port glass up.
All right. So then I do that.
Cool.
And it. We're gonna have to do a strength check or something because it's rusty, but no,
Thank
it
you.
opens. You're in. Talk, you notice to that right, to the alcove as you look, there seems to be like algae and growing vines, and it's kind of a mound sitting there, like organic material.
In here?
Maybe it's a beaver den.
Maybe the toilet.
Korgel
Where were the
steps,
where were the voices coming from?
as
Which one?
Korgel steps on top of
I don't know, but they're
the
gone now.
as Korgel stops on top of the dioceses right next to the altar, the chanting once again rises more, and as 13 dark apparitions appear on ledges overlooking the room, so they're higher because this whole room is about 40 feet high, and there's
So
ledges
they're
up
above
there.
us?
They're above you, yes. Dark apparitions appear on these ledges overlooking the room, and each one resembles a black robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and it seems to give no light. Where you expect to see faces, there are voids. Chant, they say, as they chant, one must die, they chant, over and over, one must die, one must die.
I'm gonna point to Balfour.
the secret door behind Balfour shuts, closed.
Ah, crap. That's why I stayed right here.
But what about the door?
One
What about
must
the
die, one
What about
must
the
die.
portcullis door?
Still open. One must die.
I've seen this movie.
So can I attack one of them?
Right.
6 men
Oh,
in.
that's
4
fine.
men out.
Okay. I just look to everybody else. Does everybody else look like they're thinking they're doing?
Just a FYI, we can't see them actually.
You can see them. They're apparitions.
They're
Not
just
up-
they're
They're apparitions.
they're above us, and
Now,
they're
when you
on
say-
they're on a ledge above us.
Now, when you say apparitions, you mean ghosts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fair.
So
Transparent
what's
figure.
what's the
Okay.
point of trying to hurt them if they're ghosts?
No,
Yeah,
no.
could've said
I
something about
didn't
a
think they were
ghoul.
apparitions. I thought they were like cultists up above, like trying to get us to kill each other. But if that's not what's gonna happen, okay, then that's to think about doing. What do you see, Cole? Up
I-
there on your altar?
Yeah, I'll jump. What do I see?
Jump. You're already on the dice. Is jumping on what? What are you jumping on?
Just up so I could see into the ledge or whatever is up there.
Yeah, same thing you see
Yes.
from the ground. They're aspirations. As you jump, they're just moving your eye level. They're dark figure apparitions. Their faces are void. They're holding kind of a lantern of black flame that gives off no light, but yet you can see them. And they're chanting, "One must die. One must die. One must die." Over and over and over again.
I would like
Brilliant.
to cast. Can I cast a spell at him, like a cantrip?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you like.
First, I want to now. Talking to them is useless, correct? Are they going to respond or
You have to
not?
Try.
You have to
I
try.
have to try. Okay, I will say, reveal yourselves. Who are you?
No answer. One must die. One must die. That's all they say over
I
and over
slide my
again.
loincloth to the side. Oh, you weren't
Mine.
talking to me.
And I let them say is that, pretty much is like prepare to be judged by your maker, and I shoot fire or the cantrip, the sacred flame, I think it is. Sacred flame, yes.
That's radiant damage. That's nice.
So I guess I'll roll that and see what goes up. So wherever the closest guy who's one must die, I try to radiant damage it.
All right, so as you hit, like it went right through. Hey, Pin Pin, good to see you.
All right. So, what does it?
Sounds harsh.
What's on the
Sorry.
altar? I run
Dry
out to the
bl-
altar.
Yeah, so just dry blood on the altar, and there's chains hanging down, like somebody was shackled from the ceiling to this altar to be sacrificed.
Okay.
And
okay.
And they get louder and louder. One must.
Do we
die,
have any?
One must die.
Do we have any volunteers to lay down so I can sacrifice them so they shut up?
You.
I don't think so.
The
One must.
one must die.
So seeing that they're not affected by sacred flame, and it's just an illusion, right? But I'd like to get up there if I can, see what's going on.
On the ledge?
Touch them? Yeah, I don't know.
You can do that. Sure. You have to get. So it's 40 feet above from where you're at.
Okay.
40 feet above. That's pretty crazy.
Well,
Can you get up there?
I can't. I mean, I could climb the wall, but then there's a ledge.
How high were the chains hanging above the altar?
They connect to the ceiling. Let's see.
Yeah, but were they like 10 feet off the altar, or were they all the way up to the ceiling?
Yeah, hearing that, I jump on the chain.
Well, we don't know. He's trying to find out how high above the altar they are.
We haven't checked this organic material. have we?
Yeah, that's why I was coming over here and I was waiting for everyone
Yeah,
else to
so-
do what they wanted to say.
The chains you can pull down almost to the altar's length. So it's kind of laying at the altars, and it's connected to kind of a pull chain on the ledge side that like somebody can pull. And if you think about it, it's 4 clasps, so hands and wrists and ankles. You can lift the person off the altar, to raise them. So, yeah, essentially you can climb to the ceiling and work your way to the ledge if you wish.
Yeah, I just want to get up there.
So long story short, you got up there, no trouble at all. And yeah, you're next to these. I think it said 14 of them without looking
Yeah.
around the room, holding black flames. They're looking down at the altar, basically at where Crom and Tarnak stuff. But they're head position, but their faces are voids.
And they're
As you
just
walk-
illusions. I can
Yeah, as you walk
through 'em.
around. Yep, as you walk around, it's just kind of wide enough for someone to stand, and you kind of can't really go by them. So as you're going through them, you're going right through them. Get cold shivers down up your spine as you pass through each one. And then they get louder and louder. One must die. One must die.
Yeah, I would just yell over all that, let everybody know.
Okay.
Then come on down.
While he's doing
Valkyrie,
that, I'm
what
gonna
do you
check
see
out
over
this
there?
organic.
Huh?
Check out this organic, pile of the beaver den or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so the wall leads it's kind of like a naturally, after the wall collapses, kind of like a naturally formed alcove, if you will, and looks like a half-submerged pile of refuse. Basically, organic, rotting organic material. Kind of up in a bundle. Vines and algae and everything nasty that can be found in swamps or everything.
Is there a hole going up, like it was thrown down here from above, or is this stuff they
Nope.
raked down into the dungeon and stuck in the corner?
No, it's kind of like a natural alcove. But no, it's not. There's nothing tunneled from the surface.
Okay. I'm going
Can
to
I-
poke at it with my staff.
Okay. And
I'm
it goes
gonna
right
look
through.
at the water.
It goes like as in like no resistance or
Yeah, I mean you're passing through vines and things of that nature, but it's
Okay.
right through. Yep. It has a little
Okay.
resistance from that, but
All right,
Okay.
guys, I got an idea. If it's illusions, then some of these there might be illusionary doors, walls. I think we got to start.
well he
touchy-feely
said it went through it, but like not like an illusion type thing. Like
you
I'm
feel
able to
resistance.
poke it
No,
and
he's
everything like that.
he's talking about the apparitions up on the
Oh,
other
okay.
layer.
Yeah, the
Up on the
actual
up on the
illusions.
left. Yeah.
But it seems like there's warded illusion magic, right? So, yeah, that's all. I just want to make that a thought, a
Right.
known.
Yeah. What's the water look like?
Good question. Let's see. I didn't bring.
Is there like
They get a little
hidden
flavor.
creatures in there that might take you?
So it's a dark water because you're in the bottom, kind of you're probably now about, I'd guess, probably 30, 40 feet below the surface. So it's kind of a dark, cold water. But no, you don't see no creatures living in it or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna run my hands along a smooth wall. See
Okay.
if I feel anything.
All the way around the ledge.
Yeah. I guess I will start here and just work my way around.
Okay, as you walk through and you're passing through, are you still on the ledge with the apparitions?
No, I came down the chain right after
Okay.
I yelled down to them.
Yep. So it's just it's smooth walls. The pillars, there's pillars to your right as you pass. It's holding the ceiling. But yeah, it's just smooth walls, very decorated, ornated with demons and things of that nature. And as the chanting gets louder and louder and louder, must die. Die. Must die. I wish I had a soundtrack.
Yeah, that'd be so creepy.
Annoying as all get out.
Yeah.
And
after
the portcullis is still open, right?
Markel's is still open.
Yeah.
We could just leave.
Yeah, I'm stumped.
We could
So
just
as
leave.
Korgel walks through, the gate shuts. We will not be denied. And he calls for Logoth the Destroyer to rise.
All right, so then we can kill Logan the Destroyer then.
No,
For Kirkle's outside.
my frog.
With that,
Nice.
end the session.
Fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that a little face in that
It is.
mound? Looks like
Looks
there's
like a person
human head
surrounded
there.
by vines.
I should describe that, right? So as a where is it?
It does look like there's like a little squished baby head.
Yeah.
It looks like
yes.
not
So
the
the
Cabbage Patch doll, but the Garbage Patch Kids, or whatever it says. Garbage
So
Patch
as you
Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah.
as Korgel went up the ramp, that portal slams. The chanting changes to Lorgoth. Lorgoth, we awake thee. We will be appeased. Lorgoth, rise. Care, rise. So the mound kind of pulls together all its vines and stuff, and when it peers up, it is a great big, if I had to guess, 20-foot high. I had to look at it. Mound of this plant material. It looks severely tough.
And I yelled, "Guys, don't worry, it's just an illusion."
I don't know about that one.
And we'll end this. And with that, we end the session for this week.
Nice.
I can just hear Corgi now. What did you guys touch?
Yep.
It wasn't me.
I had fun.
Cool.
I'm glad you had it. I was
That was-
worried.
that
I
was
was worried
great.
last week if the pace was behind you. So there was a little bit more combat this round, but it was all kind of in those stories of floors. The I can tell you now. Well, no, maybe should I tell you now? No, I won't tell you now. Never mind.
Don't tell us
Yeah.
anything.
Tell us now.
Nah, you have to get through the area first.
You could have just not said that. It's like you have to tell us now.
Well,
That's called cliffhanger.
yeah, it's a little cliffhanger here. So I'll pretty much going to explain this next episode or next session. But basically, at this point, there's two ways we can go. Most of the folks that know Curse of Strahd in the Death House plays it one
Not it.
way. I'm going to add a different spin to it. It's called a skill challenge. I dropped something in our Discord to kind of read up on his rules. It's from 4th edition. Basically, at this stage, you can make two choices. You can fight this thing and then try to open up the protocols to get out. But the objective is to now escape the house. So what we're going to do, we're going to do an initiation check for this mound. But after that, once you figure out the nature of how to get out of this room, we're going to basically perform a series of skill checks. You won't know if you succeed or fail, and based on the numbers of quote unquote failures that I see, determines how you escape the house. But there'll be obstacles in your way that I present to you. You have any choice you have in your arsenal of your character to utilize, whether if you're a rogue, thief tool, strength, whatever, and then you will roll an ability check. Based on that success or failure, beats the record. On that, it determines now how you. So it's kind of a time rush now. Once you get past this room, but that's how it's gonna go. This was gonna be a natural kind of a attack round to decide if you really want to attack this thing. Play. So there's two options here, just to give you kind of how that's gonna work, because it is different.
So you're saying we either attack it or we use 4th edition skills to escape?
Yeah. So 4th edition
yeah,
actually, they're gonna add it to eventually 6th edition. But every encounter, like I always said from the beginning of this campaign, and even every Dungeons and Dragons, you don't have to attack something. It's an encounter. You can do many different things, right? So it's not like a dungeon crawl like you say, like Diablo or things like that. They were just wars and whatnot. Some people like that kind of game, but you got a situation. You got you trapped out there. You got a very big monster, and yeah. So you don't have to attack it. You can escape. But that's part of the skill challenge. So what I could do is have every movement through different parts of the house for you to get out. I can roll an combat counter or roll a skill check or something like that. We can really slow it down. So what I want to do is just have you. I want to describe things, and then I'll present the obstacle. You guys will talk. Give me a choice what you're gonna do, and then we'll decide the ability check that's appropriate for that. Then forward.
This should get interesting, guys.
Sounds good.
Run away!
It was said, even if you kill this monster or not, and you get out of this room, the objective is to escape the house. Because what I should have mentioned as this thing awoke, the building is now shaking. The room you're in is now shaking. There's cracks appearing down the pillars. There's cracks now appearing on the ceiling.
I take it this is the monster in the basement. Okay.
There's an intimate danger that this ceiling
Does
will
it look
collapse.
fast? Does it look fast?
Well, you're trapped in a room right now.
Yeah, does it look fast?
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off
it's
here.
summer.
This was
All right,
fun.
no.
I will see everybody back for Strahd, next week.
Yep.
All right, no.
Do it.
Later, bud.
Later.
And as I described, just cracks in pillars and the ceilings. You have a
My question:
dire
does
need.
it have like a 30-foot speed? Can it move 30 feet per turn?
You'll find out next week.
Find out.
That's what I'm. That's what my question of. Does it look fast?
Does it look agile?
Yeah.
Is it,
Does
it's
it,
a
does it look like it moves at a normal speed?
It looks big and lumbersome, but it's moving through water very easily as it came to life.
Okay.
Nice.
But as the cracks of the pillars and the room shaking, bricks and stone is falling into the water. Splash, 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 splash. You decide. Come next week.
Well,
Everybody on stream, have a good weekend. Good week. I'll see you on Wednesday. We'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Will the party survive?
Yes.
Will the monster kill him? Will the ceiling collapse? Will they be trapped?
Will we
in this
kill
room
each
forever?
other?
Will
Will the ladder still be there when I leave you guys?
Yeah. Well, is Corgo going to hang around for a party that he doesn't know, or is he going to take off?
Accent.
We'll
Cool.
find out next
Awesome.
week. Yeah, guys, that was cool. As my post conversation always goes, I hope you enjoyed that because last week I was kind of wondering if the pace was kind of slow for you guys.
I felt it was slow.
Okay.
To be honest, last week and this week
Fair.
I didn't feel it at all.
Fair. There was a little bit more combat this time.
You know, there's a lot of story in this
Yeah.
campaign, so
Yeah,
when you get out to the world, there's a lot of more things going on, but it could be countered heavy. It could not be. But yeah, there's a lot of RPing in this though. That's where that slowness comes from. It's tough with maps too. I'm debating pulling some of the maps back. Not really a chessboard, if you will, or checkerboard's kind of like a visual help for your theater of mind. But I didn't
Right.
really mean it to move tokens around like it was a piece on a board. You know what I mean? If that's a barrier, you know, we'll use it as just a tactical encounter.
We could just use one token as a party token and then describe the room, and then we can all talk about the room instead of everybody. I'm in this position. I'm in this position.
I'm
You
fair
know,
with
like,
that. I'm fair with that. I can describe the room. You guys tell me where you want to go. We can do that. That's where really the theater of mind comes in. You just use the map as a visual thing. I can take your tokens off while we're just doing that part until a encounter happens.
Yeah.
And then the only part that's bad about that is when the counter does happen. You know, tactics matter and their position matters. And I don't know.
Well, to say when a counter happens, you already got a good idea where people are, and I'll place them on the board.
Yeah.
That's where you don't have one person sitting quiet for most of the race. They actually have to get involved and tell me where their pieces are. And I'm actually asking the question, hey, where you at? What are you doing? So instead of where your pieces are, it basically becomes a board game at that point, and I really don't want to go that route.
right.
But
I've seen
I'm
a
glad
lot
you
of
had fun.
DMs lock
Good.
the tokens so we can't move them until certain times.
yeah, fair enough.
I don't know how to do that, but
I mean, I could do that, but yeah, well, each has their own style
I loved it. I can't wait till next week to see what happens.
for sure.
Fun.
That's why I want to go a little later tonight to push that cliffhanger. But with my stream, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the end screen on, give some credits. Pin, thank you for coming.
Yeah, Penn, it was good seeing
See
you.
you out there. Good seeing you. Hope you had a wonderful. I think it's Saturday for you.
Bully, you still streaming, bud?
Nope. I'm off.
You're off?
Everybody's off?
Oh, I was gonna paint a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna.
I finished my model.
Did you really?
Nice,
Awesome.
Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and
I
mute
gotta
Discord.
pin it to the base, and
All right, guys. Thank you again for coming out this week. I will see you. It will be next Wednesday, 6 p.m. for our Lost Mines of Phandelver, which they're finishing that up, moving into the Dragon of Icespire Peak right after that. So we're going to continue those characters probably to like 20. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. See everybody later.